Hello, I'm Jolly.
Hi, and I'm Samuel.
So Tony is out this week, which has given us a great opportunity. And no, it's not Shatterpoint again. I know we're on another Sand World this week, but we are playing a different game this week, one that has about as much, probably more, a little more hype behind it than Shatterpoint does. So,
Well, it's apples to oranges. Shatterpoint's a brand new game coming into the marketplace for the first time with an existing outside intellectual property like Star Wars. Whereas what we're going to be playing is the 10th edition of Warhammer 40,000.
yep.
We're coming up on almost 40 years now of Warhammer, and we've gotten around finally to the blessed 10th edition of this classic and storied game. People have really enjoyed 9th edition, especially in and around the Guardtower, but I think there was also definitely a sense of, let's see what's next. Let's see how can they trim it up, how can they clean it up, and so far the rules they've presented seem much more streamlined, but that's what we're going to test tonight.
Yep. And so we don't have points yet for 10th edition.
We don't have points for anything.
But
Points are made up.
But we have the rules for the units we're playing because Games Workshop has been putting them up on their website. We have the core rules because, once again, Games Workshop has put them on their website.
Yep.
So we're going to play with what we think is about 800 points. So it's a smaller game, smaller than what their incursion size will be, which is 1,000 points.
Yeah.
But we're just going to see kind of how it rolls. As you can see on the table, we've got two armies. We have, what are you playing today?
I'm playing my Imperial Fists, and I'm actually playing them as Imperial Fists, which is a big change since for 9th edition. I was mostly fielding them as Black Templars, just because their rules were better. They were kind of a little bit more straightforward to use, and that's really what I'm after here. So I'm fielding the Space Marines, the Imperial Fists, and I'm using the detachment that's coming for the Space Marine Index called the Gladius Strike Force, which gives me access to 3 different combat doctrines that I can use once per game each. So I'm very excited to test those out. I've also brought with me kind of a suite of units that I haven't really had a chance to really put on the table a lot in 9th edition, either because they just weren't quite worth the points or because they just didn't quite fit with the armies I want to run. The aggressors here are not making their debut, but certainly their most recent appearance. Tor Garadon has been finished on my shelf for months. He's never seen the field before, and I actually completed that librarian back there back in November of last year, and he's just sat patiently waiting for a game for a long time. So I'm excited to test out not necessarily some new toys, but some toys that haven't really gotten a lot of play in 9th.
All right, so we've got the Imperial Fist versus some Tyranids. Now, my Tyranids are all older ones. I haven't touched Tyranids in a while, and I will be honest, I had never painted Tyranids until this last Monday night, and as you can see, I got paint on all of them, but I don't have them all painted. The paint scheme I decided to go with, I had one somewhat decided. This was the paint scheme that I was going to go with. That's the only one I had painted maybe 6 years ago, but I decided to update it to something a bit better with this nice blue that has now come out. So I am running Tyranids, all old models, nothing from Leviathan because I don't have Leviathan yet, but we're going to see how these different ones work out. So real quick, the units I have are a pair of Carnifexes, a Hive Tyrant.
Yeah.
I have a small group of Hormigons just because I needed some point fillers. I was going to go big monsters, but
Gotta put some bodies on the ground.
But I ran out of monsters. A couple old 2nd edition Biovores because I like that model the most out of all of them.
I love those. They look great.
And a Broodlord with some Gene Stealers
to
see how they work, because one of the big things I like to see in every edition is how Gene Stealers do. Sometimes
That's our barometer. That's our yardstick.
Let's say sometimes they're terrible, sometimes they're pretty all right. I remember when I started in 3rd edition, I was terrified of them because they had power weapons. One of the iterations, but I think it might have been before their. I can't remember when the 3rd edition NID Codex came out, if they actually had power weapons, which were scary for Space Marines, or if it was one of the temp placeholder codexes. But I remember being really scared of Gene Stealers for a long time.
Yeah, and that's how they should be. They should be very scary. They're supposed to be these extragalactic horrors that are able to carve apart Space Marine Terminators as easily as opening a tuna can. That's what they should be. They should be very scarable. Not necessarily the most durable models, but they should definitely, if they close with you, they should be able to do damage. So I'll be watching those guys very closely, especially because now in 10th edition, they've got access to one of these brand new universal special rules called Devastating Wounds. So if you roll a 6 when you're rolling to wound, that just becomes mortal wounds, and I don't get to save against those. I just take those to the face.
Yep, and it's the Broodlord that grants that to the Gene Stealers because he has it. Now, before we talk about what we're going to play as far as mission goes, which will just be kind of like an example mission.
Oh yeah, no, we're definitely freestyling it and just trying to kind of figure out the rhythms of 10th. We don't have exact points cost. We don't know exactly the mission structures yet. We're doing our best approximation.
But we've got some objectives we're going to play with before that, but let's switch to your side of the board so that way you can show what you have set up and where your units are.
Sure. So I've got my aggressors over here deployed onto my right flank. They don't have any characters with them, but they do have an impressive amount of firepower, so I'm kind of hoping they can maybe at least do some damage to the Gene Stealers before you close with me. But even if you do get into base-to-base with these guys, they've got those big, meaty power fists, so I'm pretty sure they can at least hold their own, or at the very least do some damage before they go down. Over here, we've got my beloved Eradicators who have done so much work for me over 9th edition. I'm hoping that they continue to be incredibly deadly and frightening in 10th. They are accompanied using the new leader accompanying rules by Torgaradon, and Torgaradon grants them both ignores cover and lethal hits. So I think that's going to be probably the unit to watch out for.
I was about to say, the ignores cover is going to be really good because that's kind of going to be the thing I'm going to try to take advantage of.
Yeah, no, they're very deadly with their awful little microwave guns, so I'm excited for that. I've got an Assault Intercessor squad currently taking cover behind the supply crate you see there. I really, really like the look of these guys for 10th edition. They get a lot of re-rolls when they're in proximity with objectives, so they really want to push into the midfield. Stumbled over that word. They want to push into the midfield, hold it there, and dare you to charge them because they can win most of those close-to-close combat fights.
I'm going to take that dare. I'm going to charge.
Okay, fair enough. Over there, I have my 10-man tactical squad because now you actually can't have tactical squads of 5 men or 7 men. You have to have 10-man tactical squads.
Which that's one of the things that I'm kind of wondering if they're going to do one of those data slate changes on, or add something like, did you see the Sisters of Battle today?
They have a 10-man battle line squad.
They have 10-man
right?
battle line squads, but they have it set up for their immolator that if you choose an immolator to transport them, you can then split the squad in half. Half of it then goes inside of that. The other half can either go in another transport or operate independently. So I'm kind of wondering if they'll end up doing the same thing for the tactical squads because of Razorbacks, because currently you can't use a Razorback with the tactical squad.
Well, Space Marine combat squads have always been a thing for as far back as 4th edition, I think. So I'm sure there'll be some way to subdivide your squads, but to be honest, I'm not too worried. That's just my personal bias. I like big 10-man blobs of tacticals. I feel like that's where they really become effective, at least for 9th edition. So I'm looking forward to seeing what they do here in 10th. They're accompanied by my Librarian, who's going to give them some protection from psychic abilities and also put out a little psychic offense of his own, which is exciting.
Does he also, is that a version of Librarian that also protects against mortal wounds a little bit?
He protects, let me step over here
Because
and look at his...
I know one of them has mental fortitude that does 4+ save against mortal wounds.
He has mental, mental fortress. While this model is leading a unit, models in that unit have a 4-up invulnerable save, but not any sort of
invulnerable
defense.
save. Okay, so I'm remembering things wrong. There have been so many rules coming out lately, and I've been reading over all of them and getting mixed up some. Okay, that's still really good because they're on the side with my big AP negating guys.
Yeah. So we'll see how that shakes out for them. And then over there, I have my Outriders, who were actually the last models that I finished painting before this. I finished them maybe about a week or two ago, and I've been working on some Gravis stuff since then. But we were getting up to the release of Leviathan, and I realized I haven't finished painting Indominus. I should finish painting the Marine half of Indominus before I buy another thing, and now I have. So
now you could buy 3 more of those and make a squad of 6.
Yeah, I would like them to have some weapons option before I invest more.
Well, the weapons option is called the ATV that you could add to them now.
Yeah, no, I don't know if I can ever see myself painting one of those, but we'll see.
All right, so then that's kind of what we were both running in a nutshell. You will see more of what I have in the Tyranids, but the weapons are pretty straightforward for the Tyranids. They don't have a lot of options on most of them. The ones that do have options, I told you what they are.
Oh, yeah.
I'll tell the viewers what they are when I go to use them. But we're playing just a simple 3 objectives in the middle. And the way we're going to do it, the way we've decided to do it, we talked about it a little bit beforehand. Like I said, we're a little overwhelmed, not with rules for our armies, but just all the rules we've read. So instead of trying to remember stuff for our armies and mission, we've decided that 1 victory point for each objective held.
Yep.
No scoring first round.
Yep.
And what was it about?
Whoever takes the second turn will score at the end of their turn rather than their command phase.
Okay.
At the last turn, so that they've got a chance to respond. Because
Okay.
if they're in a disadvantage at the start of their turn, there's no point in continuing if they have to score right at the beginning. They've got a chance to kind of scrape things back at the end.
So we're not playing with like full tournament points or anything
No,
like that.
no.
We're just
Nor
doing.
are Jolli or I tournament players.
Oh yeah, no. It's been since 3rd edition since I've played in tournaments,
Yeah.
but I've played in every edition since 3rd edition. So we're just doing simple. We want to see how the what's it called? The OC value. What's the OC value called?
The objective control value.
Objective control value. We want to see how that works because that's one of the
Yeah.
big things with this edition is the objective control value. And if you get battle shocked, you basically have a 0 and can't control.
You have
objectives.
zero.
Yeah,
Absolutely
and
zero.
NIDS. That's kind of one of their big things. Shadow of the Warp.
Yeah, I'd be very
could possibly
interested to
do a
see
lot
how
of
this
battle
works.
shock. So. Without any further chit chat on our end,
Let's
I
do
think. As you can tell, we're excited.
Yeah, I'm very excited.
We're going to start this game.
Let's do it.
All right.
Good luck, Jolly.
Good luck.
All right. Let's roll off to see who goes first.
We're going to do a simple 1 die before we start rolling 40 dice. 40 die
Yeah.
apiece.
Simple 1 die.
All right, so that's
Got a 5.
Samuel. I've got a 1.
All right.
So you get to decide first or second, or does the way it goes is it automatically first?
You know, I don't recall from the 10th edition rules. I know that in 9th you had to go first if you rolled higher. So I'm going to go first. So
Okay.
we'll just stick with that.
Cool.
Let's see here. Something they've retained from 9th that I really enjoy is the fact that every single different unit has a different movement value, which makes sense to me because, you know, a Space Marine Terminator shouldn't be able to move as fast as, you know, an assault squad.
I liked it whenever they started doing that. I don't remember what edition it was, but I know 3rd edition, things were very blanket as far as movement
6
goes.
inches, 12 inches, that's what you have.
Yep, 6 inches, 12 inches, and 6-inch charge, 12-inch charge if you had like something that could charge fast. We each get 1 command point, right?
1 command point at the start of each of our command phases. Now I have to decide with my army rule, Oath of Moment, if my army faction is Adeptus Astartes, at the start of my command phase, which it is now, I select 1 unit from my opponent's army, and until the start of my next command phase, each time a model from my army with this ability makes an attack that targets that enemy unit, I get to reroll both the hits and the wounds. So I really get to focus fire on 1 enemy unit and see if I can do as much damage to that as possible.
Okay. Oh, I almost forgot one thing.
Yes, hit me.
Scout move.
Oh, do it. Yeah,
So
absolutely.
I've got a scout move. Do you have any scout moves, by
I
the
do
way?
not have any scout
Okay.
moves, no.
Gene Stealers and the Broodlord have an 8-inch scout move.
Okay.
So before the game begins,
Yep.
if you had any, you would move first since you're first player. I'm second player, so I move. The reason I set them up here is because I knew I was getting a scout move to try
Absolutely.
to get them up here a little
Very
bit
smart.
into a safer spot. So scout in this game, just a bonus move kind of at the very beginning to shift things around and get up the field sooner.
Yeah. And there have been versions of that throughout all of 40k.
Yep.
There was that Necron Dynasty that was very popular all throughout 9th edition that gave you that pre-game 6-inch move up the field. I think it was Eternal Expansionists or something like that.
And they've always had things like Infiltrator and stuff like
Oh,
that,
yeah.
but
It's nice to have it just be a keyword again. You know, that's really, I think, the biggest change going from 9th to 10th is the consolidation of so many different terms for the same thing. I mean, I lost track of how many different versions of Deep Strike existed. It was too much.
all right. Sorry about that.
It's
I
okay.
almost forgot, but so you were talking about your oath.
Yeah, I am going to pick, for Oaths of Moments, I am going to pick your Hive Tyrant.
The Hive Tyrant, and he's by himself, so
He's
there
just-
is nothing protecting him,
Yeah,
really.
he's just sitting there, so I think I can really pour a lot of damage into him, and if not kill him turn 1, at least do some serious damage, maybe get him down to some of his last wounds. So we have that, and then I also need to decide whether or not I'm going to use one of my combat doctrines. And I think I'm going to use the Devastator Doctrine, which says this unit, all Adeptus Astartes units from my army, are eligible to shoot in the turn in which it advanced.
Okay, so
So
you can move up the field quite a bit and still shoot.
Exactly. So we'll see if that's a mistake or not, but we're going to see if we can't get to the midfield and do some damage before you countercharge. So, all right, here we go. Let's see.
Oh, and just so the viewers know, I
Yeah.
already told you, for Tyranid adaptation, which I pick one at the beginning of the game,
Yep.
I am picking the Swarm Tactics one.
Gotcha.
Which, let me find where I have it at here at the moment. Yeah, Swarming Instincts. So all of my attacks will get sustained 1 hits abilities.
Gotcha.
Same hits 1.
Exploding.
Yep.
We love it. All right, so my Gravis guys are going to move up the field. They have 5 inches, but because I can advance and shoot with them, I am going to roll to advance with them. So that's a d6, just like in the previous edition. There we go, 2. Not a great number, but 2.
7's better than the 5.
Exactly. So let's see. We're going to move them up here. Torgaradon is still attached to them, so he's up there with them as well.
Yep.
I'm going to scooch forward with my aggressors as well. I really want to try and get in range to use their bolt gauntlets on the Gene Stealers, but we'll see if I can actually scoot up there. Another 2!
Those 2s.
Yeah,
What's their
those
movement normally? 5 also?
Nor 5 as well. So we're going to scoot them up 7, but I don't think that's going to cut the mustard in terms of getting a lot of shots on the Tyranids there.
You might not need a ton of shots. These guys don't have the best save. It's a 4+ invuln save and a 5+ invuln save.
The Outriders, in fact, have an ability that says Turbo Boost. Every time this unit advances, do not make an advance roll for them. Instead, until the end of the phase, simply add 6 inches to the movement characteristics of models in this unit.
So that lets them move 18?
They're up to 18 inches of pure speed. I got the need for speed. So we're going to put them right up there. They just go soaring up the field.
They're going to make me fight for that objective.
They are. They each have an OC value of 2. So right now I've got 6 OC, objective controlled points, on that objective. So you're really going to have to try and bully me off there.
I feel like that's what Tyranids are good at, is bullying.
We'll see. Let's see. I'm also going to advance with the tactical squad. Again, no real disadvantage to doing that this turn.
Break that 2.
There we go, 5. We are booking. They are moving. We are in motion.
Now, do you have any special weapons in that tactical squad? Or is
I
it
do
all
not.
bolters?
We are all bolter boys
Okay.
here. But again, I do have that librarian who can bring some of his psychic might to bear. So we'll see if that can make a difference for me.
And there is no psychic phase anymore. Psychic abilities are just kind of baked into auras or attacks.
Yeah. Very, very excited about that because I don't like the psychic phase. I've never liked the psychic phase.
And there's no way to deny psychic powers anymore, right?
Certain units have certain abilities that make it much, much harder for it to happen.
But there's no
straight up deny the witch anymore.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. And then the aggressors, who I may not have actually put in the best position, but we'll deal with that. 5, another 5.
First 10th edition game, we're going to make some mistakes like that.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure.
You know what? I'll go so far as to say I'm pretty sure I'm going to keep making mistakes like this into 10th edition.
I'm already questioning my deployment decisions
Yeah.
of where I put things.
Turn 0 is always hard for me. Turn 0 is always, it's just like, I know how important deployment is, but never gotten the grasp of it. All right, so there we go. All my movement is done. The next part of the turn sequence is, we did movement, shooting phase. Excellent. Good to know that's still the same order that it was before.
We still get to shoot!
We still get to shoot. Thank goodness we do.
Wait, the GW has officially cut out the shooting phase.
Yeah,
We now call it the look and nod phase.
No.
But no, that's not really a thing. All right, shooting. Let's see how badly you hurt me.
All right, I've got Melta rifles on my Eradicator squad.
Those are what I'm really, really scared of.
And they have an 18-inch range.
Which you've got plenty of range to Gene Stealers, and you can see them. Normally, I would get cover bonuses, but what does your character do?
Torgaradon says that while this model is leading a unit, ranged weapons equipped by these models in this unit have lethal hits and ignores cover.
So I get no cover bonus, which is fine because I was going to use my invulnerable save anyway, which I don't think cover bonuses could help out.
Yeah. If I had rolled just a little bit better for my advance roll, I'd really be able to fry that Hive Tyrant, but that 2 was just painful.
I'm happy for that too.
Maybe I could have used a command point to reroll that, but I don't know. I was so excited to get started with the first game of 10th, I just popped right out of my brain.
You've definitely got plenty on those Gene Stealers. Or you could shoot 1 or 2 Hormigons.
Yeah, no, we'll shoot at the Gene Stealers.
I figured that would be the case.
All right, so we're going to shoot all 3 of the Melta rifles at them. Now, each weapon has a different profile based on who is firing it. So for a Melta rifle carried by the Eradicator squad, they hit on 3s.
Okay.
So I need a 3.
I like the weapon profiles. They're similar to Age of Sigmar weapon profiles, where it just gives you everything you need on the weapon profile there.
Yeah, it's very, very nice about that. Let's see. Need 3s to hit. There we go. 1 failed. Let's see, and Torgaradon gives them lethal hits.
So no 6s, right?
No 6s on there.
So no...
Yeah,
no
no auto wounds.
no auto wound.
No
Okay.
auto wounds, thank goodness. All right. Strength of 9, though. What's your toughness?
Strength of 9. The Gene Stealers themselves have a toughness 4.
Okay, so double. I need 2s.
And you don't have precision, so you can't target just the Broodlord.
I cannot, unfortunately. No, these are microwaving the Gene
Thank
Stealers
goodness.
themselves. There we go.
So 2
Make 2 saves.
2 saves. The way it'll work is I'm definitely taking invulnerable saves.
Yep, of course.
I'm assuming the strength on those is well above, is 8 or above,
It's strength,
right?
it's strength 9.
Strength 9. So yeah, 2 plus would have been the wound.
Yep.
I have 5 pluses. The good news for me is that each hit, when it kills a Gene Stealer, it's just that one Gene Stealer it kills, because the damage from each weapon doesn't carry over.
That's true.
So I am happy about that.
How many wounds do they have apiece?
1 each,
Okay,
which
perfect.
it wouldn't make much difference probably against the Melta.
Yeah.
It would cook him anyway. So I need 5s up to save him, or I lose him. So I lose him. My double 1's out of the way. Boom.
Okay, there we go. George.
We'll snag those 2, because those 2 were line of sight over there.
Yep. Torgaradon's got the Artificer Grav Gun, which also has an 18-inch range and has 2 attacks hitting on 2s.
All right.
Let's see
And the
here.
range of it is,
18 inches.
which his unit has range, so he's good, right? Mm-hmm. Yep.
And you can still see the Broodlord as part of that.
Oh
so-
yeah, as long as you see any part of the model.
There we go.
So 2 hits.
2 hits. And he did have a 6.
So that's an automatic wound.
Lethal hits, yes. So that is automatic wound. And then the strength of his gun is 5, so I need 3s to wound.
Oh, the chat? Oh, the Gene Stealers have 2 wounds each? They do have 2 wounds each.
Oh, holy moly.
Oh, well, thank
All
you.
right.
I even have the sheet right in front of me, and I completely overlooked
Okay,
that.
there we go.
Does that matter for them?
Yeah, well, so I'll need to roll d6 damage for each of them.
Okay, I failed.
So-
I failed each one.
Okay.
So roll a d6 for each one. Thank you very much. 6.5.
So before we forget, I've got to go back and remember to roll the second to wound roll for Torgaradon.
I appreciate that. Thanks for the help. I'm missing some stuff, obviously.
We're gonna miss stuff. So
I
no,
just,
it's
I
greatly
have their
appreciated.
profile right here in front of me, and I looked at it real quick and just assumed it was 1, like from back in the day when I used to play. Okay,
Okay, let's see here. Okay, so this is for damage.
that's for damage.
Anything but a 1 on the
on the 2
Gene
that
Stealers,
on the 2 that I
Gene
already took,
Stealers
and
that you
actually you get 2 rolls for that. Each die would be because I failed 2 of the saves.
Yes, but I roll 1 per the Gene Stealer.
Oh, yep.
So, because if it's a 1, then it only kills 1, because I'm only doing 1 damage. It's d6. So there we go. I only killed 1 Gene Stealer. This is terrible.
So one of them is there.
You could have just been quiet, chat. You could have just let me have 2 Gene Stealers, but no, you had to help Jolly. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. And then I need to roll for the second to wound roll on Torgaradon.
Yep.
Let's see here. Oh, failed that. All
Is
right,
that
so-
a D6 also, or how much damage is that? A D?
No, that was rolling to wound with
Oh, to
Torgaradon
wound.
because
Oh,
we
so he
interrupted the
didn't-
last shooting because we had to go back there.
Oh, so far I'm getting lucky.
I did have 1 wound with the lethal hits from
So
Torgaradon.
1 is
You've gotta roll your invul.
Invuln. Yep.
Yep.
Got
There we
it.
go.
All right.
Jeez.
So I
Oh,
just
this is
have
gonna
1
be
Gene
rough.
Stealer dead.
This is gonna be rough.
Oh,
Not loving that.
those double 1s.
Not
I
loving
was
that.
thinking that was downhill, but
Maybe
then,
this is not the Eradicator's edition. All right. The good news is the aggressors are also going to shoot.
And the aggressors, what are they shooting with?
Here. We got that. We got that. No shots from him, I'm saying. Let's see. They have the Auto Boltstorm Gauntlets, which are 3 attacks each, hitting on 3s. And let's see. Each time a model in this unit makes a ranged attack that targets the closest eligible target, improve the armor penetration characteristics of that attack by 1. That's not really going to come
Not
into
going
play.
to matter because I'm going to end up using the 5+ invuln save because it's the same as their armor.
But they do have twin links, so I can re-roll the attack's wound rolls.
Yep.
So here we go.
All right, now we're starting to roll some dice.
Yeah, here we go. I need 3s to hit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Here we go. All but 1 hit.
All but 1 hit.
And then your toughness is 4, you said?
It is 4. Yep.
Okay. Boltstorm Gauntlet's strength is 4.
So
So I need 4s, but I can re-roll the wounds here. There we go.
2 to re-roll. All right.
There we go. 3 coming in. Sorry, 4 coming in.
4 coming in.
4 coming in.
Are
No
they-
AP.
No AP, so it's still 5 up. What else do we got? If the Melta rifles are in half range to do minimum. Oh,
Well, we were not in half
They
range.
were not in
though,
half
'cause
range.
It's 18 inches
But
away.
yep, but that is another good point that
Good
we'll
point,
need to
though.
remember.
Yep.
Thank you very much, 6.5. And Clay, if you want, you can leave that up. We don't, or if you can put it off the side a little bit just so we know what picture we have up. Yeah, that's fine. So that way we can continue to see chat because we have an active chat today, which I love.
We do. It's very exciting.
thank you very much,
I
guys.
posted this far and wide. We're very grateful for the viewership.
All right, 4 5-up saves.
Okay.
So
There we go.
2 of them failed. How much damage is it each?
It's only 1 damage a pop, so that only kills 1 more
so
Gene
I'll take
Stealer.
1 more out.
Jeez
So now that one
Louise.
that we thought was dead a while ago is now finally dead.
The good news is I also have the Fragstorm grenade launchers, which are D6 attacks each.
Okay.
And Blast, which means I can add 1 to the attack characteristics for every 5 models in a unit.
You will get +1 for each of those then.
Okay, so here we go. D6 plus 1. So that's a 2 and that's a 5. I have 7 attacks, 7
All right.
more shots coming in. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then I need 3s to hit. Here we go. Those failed. But this is not Twin Link, so if I don't succeed at these wound rolls, I don't get to re-roll. There we go.
That's good though.
4 coming in. That's
4
what
coming
I'm
in. So
looking for.
maybe this is maybe that's where things line up a bit more for you.
We'll see.
All right, 5-ups. Because invulnerable save still, because it might as well. Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
there we go. Wiped
it
out 2 more.
1 damage
Because it's
each?
1 damage a pop.
Okay, yep.
it's
So
just
2 more. So
Nice.
I
Liking
am.
that. I like the new
not,
blast rolls.
Not quite yet below half strength, but you still got at least a tactical squad that'll be able to shoot at them.
Yeah.
If you choose to do so.
Let's see here. What my real question is what's the range on my librarian's psychic powers? Because I really want to test those out and see if I can fry the brain of your sinister broodlord. Let's see. Oh, he's got a 24-inch range with the Witchfire psychic power.
Probably has it then.
Oh, I think so.
Oh yeah, he's
buddy.
got it.
Zappy zap. Now we can't pick out the broodlord specifically.
But you got the unit.
Yeah. We'll use the regular version of Smite rather than the Witchfire version of Smite.
So that way, no hazardous.
Yeah, it's a little bit of an overkill, I think. D6 shots with the Witchfire. That is a 1. Do you know what? I'm going to spend my 1 CP
To re-roll that?
to re-roll that because he's making his debut. He's never had a game before.
Into a 2.
We'll
I don't want to
see.
curse you, but
Yeah,
I'm just,
yeah. A 3.
Oh, 3,
All right,
okay,
I'll take a 3.
see?
I'll take a 3. I'll take a
That's
3.
3 times as good as the first time.
Any number times 1 is the same number. Let's see. 3 ups to hit. There we go. All
3 hits.
Strength of 5, so I only need 3s to
Yep.
damage your Gene Stealers. Oh, they all fail.
Oh!
The lightning springs from his fingers, makes contact with the Tyranids,
I was
and
about
just
to say, did you not notice what I was standing next to?
Yeah, I know.
It has
Oh, it channels the,
giant
like-
lightning orbs on it, so it kind of just. You pulled a classic Palpatine. You thought your Sith lightning was going to save you, but it was your downfall.
I was going to go with Ben Franklin. You pulled a Ben Franklin.
Okay,
on me. It's
yep.
up there in the kite. Yeah, no, I love that. All right, so psychic powers didn't work, but you know what always works? Good old reliable bolt guns. I'm just going to shoot some bolt guns at you.
Been working for 40 years.
They have been working, and they will continue to work until the sun itself experiences heat death. Let's see. Bolt gun, 24-inch range, 2 attacks a pop, 3 ups are hits. All right, how many of these guys can see you?
I mean, you got 24-inch range, right?
I do, but I think there's like 1 or 2 behind.
There's only one that can't see.
Okay, so
It's just that very back guy.
well, he's also got a 12-inch bolt pistol, so he's not shooting.
Okay, I
so.
was about to say everybody else can draw a line of sight to at least part of this.
All right, so the other 8 times 2 is 16.
Yep.
Quick maths.
There we go. Now
Let's
we're
see here. 1,
now we're
2,
getting
3,
into
4, 5,
big
6,
dice
7,
rolls
8.
that we know 40k for.
Oh yeah, I need 3s to hit. Okay, not the best, not the worst.
Hopefully we've already seen the worst with that. One
that
of
was
those
not a
Yep,
1,
one was
that
a
was
hit,
a
one
3.
was a miss. Yeah.
Okay. And then my strength is 4 on the bolt guns.
4 on, the Gene Stealers.
Needing 4s. Those failed. That failed. That failed. But the other 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 are going through.
7. So that is 5 up saves because once again, might as well go with the invulnerable save.
Oh, this is a hot roll.
Oh,
Or not.
it looked hot at
It
first.
looked hot. I saw the 6s first.
I saw the 6s first and saw everything else high, so I lose 1, 2, and a wound on 1.
Okay, I'll take that.
So we'll go 1, 2, and one of them has a wound on them. And I'm going to put one of these other colored dice next to it so we remember that's a wound dice.
That's fair. That's fair.
Now, is there a leadership test to take, or is it just during...
So the leadership tests happen during your command phase.
And they're...
For every unit in your army that has lost more than half of its models or more than half of its wound for single model units, roll 2d6. If the result is lower than the leadership shown on the unit's data sheet, the unit is battle shocked until the start of your next command phase.
Okay, so I knew about the battle shock. I just wasn't sure if there was an additional, like, when you lost half in a shooting phase or a fight phase, if there was something else like it used to be.
Yep, yep.
Okay, cool.
Let's see here. Yep. So yeah, once they're down to half, you're going to need to roll a 7 or...
It'll be the Brood Lord since he's attached, which I believe...
Oh yes, of course.
Which is a 7. Brood Lord's not any better, unless I'm in Synapse range, which currently I am not.
Yep, so you've got to go lower than 7.
It'll be lower for leadership?
If the result is lower than the leadership shown on the unit's data sheet.
I'm battle shocked, right?
You're battle shocked.
Well, then I want higher. I want 7 or higher then. You want me to have...
Yeah. If the result is lower than the leadership shown on the unit's data sheet, the unit is battle shocked.
Yep.
So you want higher, I want you to go lower. Okay.
There we go.
I knew that. Okay, we're getting there. We're getting there. The wheels are in motion. Let's see. Well, I've still got the
Outriders.
got the Outriders, which I love that they could advance with their super charge and still shoot because of my doctrine. So I'm very excited about that. I'm going to shoot with them at your Carnifexes because I'm pretty sure even with the big cover, I feel like they can all see them. What do you think? Or are we behind the rock?
You can definitely see the Carnifexes. It's
okay.
Any part of the model. So
Gotcha.
unless I have them completely hidden, and cover does not actually help the Carnifexes because I believe they are a 2-up armor save. So they will not get they're a 2-up armor save. So they won't get any cover bonus anyway.
All right, let's light them up. Let's see here. Outriders, show me what you got. They've got the twin bolt rifle, twin link, 24-inch range, 2 attacks a pop. So we're getting 6 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Oh, you are right. Cover does help with AP1 and above. But I don't think you have do you have AP1 or anything on those?
Twin bolt rifle actually does have AP -1, so yeah.
Okay, it would normally help, but I don't think it does in this case because it takes me from a 2 to a 3. I'm still a 3+, so if I'm correct, I still don't think I get any benefit from the cover because this takes me to a 3+.
I don't know. I'll defer to your expertise on that.
From the way the rule is, they are right though. If it's, but go ahead and roll. We'll see how much it matters.
Okay, we'll see. I have 2 shots with each, hitting on 3s. Oh, nice. All hits. You can come and verify.
Oh, I believe you.
Well, I'm also on stream. I feel like stream could call me out pretty well.
I was about to say, I'm looking at chat.
Yeah, you're looking at the chat. And then this is twin link, so I get to re-roll the wounds. My strength is only 4, though. What's your toughness?
Okay. So it looks like it does still work. Death Roar saying it still works, just can't improve AP0 from 3+ or better. So it will be able to help out with the...
Yeah, so you'll retain your 2-up save.
Yep. Toughness is 9.
Okay, sounds great. So I need 6.
Because I'm more than
double?
double?
My strength is 4, yeah.
Okay.
And those all failed, but again, I have twin links, so we're re-rolling the wounds. Yep. There is one wound on a 2-up.
2-up! This is my time to shine with a 1. Nope.
Nope.
Okay.
He's fine.
I was thinking I just doomed myself by calling it out there. Okay,
no,
Carnifexes are good.
Let's see here. All right. So they've shot. They, I believe, do not have range. The assault intercessors just have the heavy bolt pistols.
Which is 12?
12 inches, I believe.
They are definitely outside of...
Yeah,
Yep.
outside. That's a shame. You know what? I'm just going to take my... There's no reason for me to keep walking to the side of the...
I'm about to say, we want to make sure the viewers get to keep on seeing
Yeah, I
Samuel.
know. I've got the whole... I shaved, you know. I want to be presentable for the camera, for the people. So I think that's all my shooting. Everything advanced as well, so I can't declare any charges. I'm pretty sure that's the end of my first turn, unless there's something I'm missing. Charge phase, fight phase, nothing else.
Okay.
So there we go.
So then it is my turn.
Yep, we both get a command point.
We both get a command point. I go up to 2. You go back up to 1.
Yes, indeed.
And
You've got to make a battle shock test.
got to make a battle shock test. I need a 7 or higher
Yep.
for these Gene Stealers to not be battle shocked.
Yes, indeed.
So let's see if that, and I'm outside of Synapse range, which I already checked. That's the one downside of the list I put together. I only have the one Synapse creature, but I wanted to try these things
Broodlord's
out.
not Synapse.
Broodlord is not Synapse.
That seems
Yeah,
odd.
I don't believe so, at least. Let me double check. But
I've read certain 40k novels that indicate otherwise, but that's
yep,
fine.
he's a Psyker, but no Synapse.
Huh. Funky.
So, yeah.
Sure there's a reason for that?
8.
There it
so they are
is.
good still.
Just barely.
So they can still, their OCs is still there.
Yeah.
I can still target them with stratagems.
Mm-hmm.
And there was something else too, but I don't remember what it is. What else happens when you fail a battle shock?
You become objective secure at 0 and can't be affected by friendly stratagems. That's all that
Okay,
says.
cool.
So you're good.
All
You're
right.
good.
So then my movement phase, correct?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Let's start this. So Gene Stealers have a movement of 8. I think we're just, they're to the point where I'm just going to throw them into something to try to do damage. And I'm going to go for those Eradicators because they are the ones that are closer to my big guys. So Broodlord will move out to here, and everybody else is going to follow suit. And I'll check the rules here in a second, but I don't think they have anything that lets them do special things like advance and then charge. The Hormagaunts do, but I don't think they do. They can re-roll wounds. They have a hypnotic gaze, which makes it so you hit worse, devastating wounds. So yeah, so I'm not going to advance with them.
Okay.
Now, advancing, do I declare it when I move the unit that I'm advancing also? Do we know how that officially works?
That is,
I know it's in the
in
rules.
9th edition, it was you had to declare you were advancing at the same time that you were moving. I don't know what it is for 10th.
Okay, well I'm not advancing them
Okay.
because then I wouldn't be able to charge, and I want to try to get that charge
Yeah.
off. Carnifexes, we're going to go for them next, and we're going to go for these Outriders, and that is they are also an 8-inch move. They are fast for as big as they are.
Wow.
So
I'm thinking of the Mastodon song Crusher Destroyer. That's what I'm thinking of at this moment.
and we'll just have to follow him up like that.
That's good. Close enough for rock and roll.
And then we'll go the Hive Tyrant. I want to get him up there too.
Yeah.
Going through all these sheets, just remembering what all the movements are. I don't have enough stuff. 8 inches also.
Nice.
I like the nids are pretty quick,
Faster than you'd think.
which is good,
Yeah.
at least for me.
Scuttling, horrible abominations that they are.
And the Hormagaunts, I believe, are move 10.
Jeez.
And they can advance and charge. So I'm going to, they have Bounding Leap. This unit is eligible to declare a charge in turn in which advance. So I'm going to go ahead and advance them also.
Make it happen.
So it'll be 10 plus 4. So
14 inches of scuttling horribleness.
So we will take them.
Hate
and
that. Hate that. You know, I think this is an excellent time for us to demonstrate to the viewers the power of the new Overwatch strategy.
I was about to say, I have a feeling some overwatching is going to happen.
So I'm going to spend the 1 command point I earned this turn to fire Overwatch. I can do this when just after an enemy unit is set up or when an enemy unit starts or ends a normal advance, fallback, or charge move. 1 unit from my army that's within 24 inches of that enemy unit and would be eligible to shoot it. I can shoot it, but I need 6s, just like always. So this unit, the tactical squad, are going to shoot with Overwatch into
the Gaunts?
the Gaunts.
All right.
Now my question is, do I also Overwatch with the attached librarian? Is he just part of that unit?
He's a part of the unit.
Okay, all right.
So from what I understand, you would still overwatch with him.
Let's start with bolters, and now I can see you with everybody. So we're going to do 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
Yep, and it's been verified by our viewers. Yes, the librarian would go ahead and shoot also.
Okay, cool. So 2 times 9 is 18. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Need 6 more dice. My brother's screaming at me right now. He's like, Samuel, always divide your dice into 4 so you can pick them up easily. All right, I need 6s to hit.
6 is the hit.
There's a A6.
one.
There's A6. This is just for the bolters. Wow, that was embarrassing.
That was
rough.
that was underwhelming.
That was rough. And then, what's your toughness?
Toughness on them, I believe, is only 3, but let me double check that.
They should be squishy.
I would be surprised if it's 3.
Okay, so I need 3s. There we go.
Got it. Any AP on your boulders?
Let's see here. AP of... The problem with consolidating my sheets is that now I have to find them all. AP 0, because we are the baseline gun of the game.
Okay, so 5 up, because 5 up armor save, yep. Nope, so 1.
They have 1 wounds apiece? Please tell me they have 1
Oh
wound
yeah,
apiece.
they have 1 wound apiece. I'm double checking that right now. But
Oh, thank God.
If they had multiple wounds, I'd be like, woo!
That's crazy, that's nuts. All right, so we're going to fire with Smite with the Librarian as well. D6 attacks, but he's still got to roll 2 hits. So this is just D6 number of attacks.
So
2 attacks, needing 6s.
There you
There's
go.
A6.
He's already as good as his tactical squad.
Let's see, strength of 6 to, strength of 5 to your toughness of 3. I need 3s.
3 up, yep.
AP -1.
-1, so 6 up save.
Yep.
Nope. So another one is toast.
Well, I'm glad he finally killed someone with his psychic lightning. You would think he would have done that already,
Because
but
we're
there
not
we
close
go.
to the lightning
I
tower
know, it's
anymore.
not drawing the power away. All right, so that was my Overwatch, though. You have any more movement?
I could move the Biovores, but I'm going to keep them
Yeah, they're not
there.
really like mobile guys. They like
They could move. They have heavy, which will pretty much counteract the indirect if I leave them still. And I like having the indirect at the moment with them there. Here in a turn or two, I'll probably start moving them up to see about helping to claim
What's
stuff.
their OC value?
That's a good question. I honestly don't know. OC 1. So
Okay,
no,
1.
They're not great. So yeah, they're going to do what they're made to do and stay back
They're
and
faster
shoot.
than I thought, though. With 5-inch movements, I think they'd be like 4 or 3. I thought they'd be like truddling along, but
They got those
guess-
long legs.
I guess they can
they
move
reach
if they
far
wanna
and
move,
drag
yeah.
them forward.
yeah.
So I believe that's it with my movement.
Sounds good.
Shooting phase.
Yep.
So we'll just start from them.
Okay, make it happen.
The Biovores, 48-inch range.
Nice.
So I've got range.
Pretty much the
I've got
whole
range
board.
to the board because we're playing on a 3x3
Yeah,
board.
really.
So the question is, what to try to soften up? So their range attack is pretty nice. It's going to be D3 attacks, 4+ to hit. It's going to be indirect whatever I'm shooting at because they don't have line of sight, but then heavy counteracts that. So it's
Yes,
going to stay at
indeed.
4+.
-1 and then +1.
Yep. Strength 6, AP -1, damage 2. So what I'm going to do is
Marine killer.
I'm going to have them shoot at the tactical squad.
Sure.
Start softening that up. I know
Sure.
that might impact the Hormagon's charge, but actually, you know what? We'll shoot at the intercessors.
Okay, sounds good.
The assault intercessors, just to keep them from coming in and caving in the face of whatever they want to.
Yeah. That is what they do.
All right.
Ideally.
So I have 2 of them, so it'll be D3 shots apiece.
Okay.
So what I
D3?
have is 2 shots.
Okay, 2 shots.
Do I want to? Nah, we're not going to spend a command point to re-roll any of that.
So you need 4s.
So I need 4s. So 2 shots, 4s. 1 hit. So it's going to be strength 6 versus toughness 4 on the intercessors.
Toughness of 4, so you need 3s.
3s. Nope.
Ooh. You don't want to spend a command
Nah,
point
we're going to
on
let
just
that go.
No.
We're going to let that go. All right, so Biovores don't accomplish anything yet. And their special rule just lets them put down spore mines, which
Okay.
might have been a good thing to maybe disrupt stuff, but we'll try that a little bit later.
Okay.
We'll keep on going this way. Gene Stealers don't have anything. His psychic power is in a range attack. It's something that affects the fight.
Okay, cool.
No range attacks, obviously.
Gotcha.
Venom Cannon.
Ooh,
Or
the Venom
Or I
Cannon.
believe it might be called a heavy Venom Cannon that's on the Hive Tyrant.
Venom Cannon, heavy Venom Cannon.
Heavy Venom
It's
Cannon.
all the same, really.
So he is going to shoot at the Outriders
Okay.
because he's got a nice view on them. And
Yeah,
they,
totally. Light them up. Light them up.
It'll be, once again, D3 shots. So let's see. So
Ooh,
3
3
shots.
shots.
There we are. And it's 2+ to hit. It's going to be strength 9, AP -2, 3 damage.
Oh, gross.
So they're toughness 5 at least, right?
Let's
They've gotta
see
be at least
here.
toughness
Well, roll to
5.
hit first while I'm looking this up. Let's see.
So
here.
2 pluses. So there's triple sixes. So
Yeah.
that's 3 crits.
Gross.
No. Crits are to hit. No, this is to hit.
This is to hit.
So it's 3 crits. They're just automatically.
So those are 3 explodes. You have 3 more hits.
And I do, yeah, because I took the lethal 1.
Yep. My toughness is 5. Yes.
Oh my! Okay, so that's 6 hits because each of those 6s exploded with the.
Yep. So now your strength is 9.
Strength is 9.
My toughness of 5. So you're going to need
3s.
Okay. Here we go.
My, that triple 6s was
Yes,
just.
that was nasty. That was real nasty.
So 3s. All right,
Oh.
that balanced it out a lot.
Yikes. 1.
I go
Just
from
one
triple
coming
6s to
through.
just 1. 1 going through.
Yikes.
Minus 2 AP.
Minus 2 AP. My AP is my save is normally 3, so now it's on a 5. Let's roll it up. 5s. Failed. How much damage?
3 damage.
3 damage a pop. They each have 4 wounds each, so one of them is down to 1.
Oh man, the roller coaster that is 40k.
Yeah.
3 automatic hits exploding into more hits because of
Yep.
lethal, and then 5 2s.
That's the dice are a cruel mistress.
All right, so that's either. So last thing I have is the Carnifexes.
Yep.
So the Carnifexes, I have 2 different types of weapons on them. We'll just go with the one in the front first, and then the one in the back. So the one in the front has the Stranglethorn Cannon, which is D6 plus 1.
Okay.
D6 plus 1.
4.
So, yep. So 4. This hits on 4 plus.
Okay.
So 1
Yep.
hit. And then it is strength 7, so 3 plus.
Okay.
Let me.
Yep.
Strength 7, so 3 plus. Nope.
Oof. Nice. You're gonna have to come down here, Khan. You're gonna have to come down here.
This is some nice table ready first round where we just kind of fumble a lot of dice to do very little.
Well, we're gonna
compared
have to
what we
close
should've.
with each other. We're gonna have to get in there.
All right, I still have 24 more shots from the other one.
All right.
He has devours, 2 devours of brain leech worms, 12 shots each. So 24 shots total. Do I have 24 dice? That's my question.
You can borrow some of mine.
Yep,
Jolli.
I got 24 here.
Okay.
I was about to say, I hope I brought 24. I knew I was playing 40k today. This is going to be 4 plus.
Okay. Are they twin linked?
No twin linked. Each set just basically does 12 shots.
Oh, nice.
So
Cool,
no
cool.
no special rules, just lots of shots. So
Oh, that's not bad.
4 plus. All right, and then it is, I believe, they are strength 6.
Okay. So my toughness is 5, so you're going to be wounding on 3s.
3 plus.
Oi.
Ooh, these dice like they're 1 and 2s.
They're
Those
ice
dice-
colored and they're cold.
They are cold. Look at
That's
all
rough,
that.
man. All right, what's the AP?
No AP.
No AP. All right, so I got a 3-up save. Here we go. Oh!
Now, you know what?
It's ice cold!
We just like 1s and 2s, apparently.
Yeah. All right, so is it 1 damage a pop?
1 damage a pop.
So one of my bikers is dead, and one of them's down to 3 wounds. That is so rough. God, I was feeling so good, and then bleh, dead.
Oh, I was wrong.
What's up?
Lethal is auto wound, not exploding. Sustained is.
I thought you picked sustained. What did you pick?
No, is it sustained one?
What did you pick?
I might have said it wrong. I said the one that's
I thought you did sustained hits.
swarming. It is sustained hits. I said sorry, chat. I said it wrong.
He said the right thing. No, the wrong thing. But we played it right.
It's swarming instincts, which is sustained hits 1.
Because you told me before the game
Yep.
you wanted the exploding.
I told him before the game, so I said it wrong when I was rolling, but I played it right because that's what we were doing.
We'll get there. We'll get there.
I
I
keep on getting those
That's
weapon
all right,
rules
we're
mixed
getting there,
up.
we're getting
Devastating wounds, lethal, and sustained. I keep on mixing
Once
up.
we get these keywords down, it's going to go so fast.
All right.
We just got to get there.
That's it for shooting.
Okay, cool.
So kind of like your shooting phase, a little bit sad compared to what we rolled.
So,
But
I mean, you wiped out a whole biker.
I got a
Wiped out
biker,
whole biker.
which is close to equivalent to what you
Yeah,
got.
no. This is still anyone's game.
All right.
Keep going.
Assault phase.
Yeah, let's do it.
We're just going to go down the line. Assaulting.
Okay.
The Eradicators.
I think you need like 3 inches.
I need.
Don't roll
yep.
snake eyes.
Don't tell me that. Don't tell me that. We know these dice can do that.
I've seen it happen.
There
No,
we
okay,
go.
you're fine.
All
You're
right,
fine.
So they're in.
Bonk.
So
So the interesting change about the assault phase is it's models that are in base-to-base contact with each other, or models that are in. It's models that are in engagement range and in base contact of models that are in that engagement range. Now, it's not going to come into effect in a limited fight like this, but when you really get in there, like with the Hormagaunts, that might be really interesting.
Oh yeah,
You might have
we
to-
might lose out some of the Hormagaunts.
Yeah.
All right, the Hormagaunts are going to charge the tactical squad.
Yeah, let's do it.
Because they're there once again, same thing, really.
Yep.
Actually, can you fail on double ones? Always fail the charge.
Let's just roll it. That's before we have to look it up. You're fine.
Doesn't matter.
It's 11.
I'm like, watch me.
You
roll.
put those wherever you
I
want.
was
Put those
like,
on the moon.
Watch me roll double ones here.
No, you're good. All right. So, but this is going to be important because it's
Oh man, these
everyone
guys.
in engagement, and
About to
then
say these Hormagaunts
yeah, they might not be
stick
facing their opponents.
Stick
yeah.
so far out.
Yeah.
Yep. So I don't think all of them are going to quite get there.
But also, I don't think all my tacticals are going to quite get there.
So it's that are base to base, or what is it?
It's the models that are within engagement range and the models that are in base to base. That are in base contact of those models that are in engagement range.
Okay. Yeah, I'm going to have 2 left out. It looks like.
Okay.
Which they're just going to follow up because of this choke point. So I'll have 2 left out, and then the card effects are going to charge the Outriders.
Yeah, they're right there. Just do it.
You know what? Before we do that, Carnifex is going to try for a charge.
The Hive Tyrant?
Not the Carnifex.
It's okay.
Hive Tyrant.
Hive
because
Tyrant.
We might as well.
Okay,
It's
Hive
gonna-
Tyrant's going to the Outriders?
Yep, we might as well see if we can get it.
Okay.
He'll need a 9 or better.
Okay. I've seen crazier.
Nope. Okay,
No,
that's
no.
fine.
Trips over his hooves.
There was no downside to it, so. And then the Carnifexes.
No way.
Now we have to look up
Just
a double
need to get
ones
within
fail.
1 inches, no auto fails for you to worry about. Nope, you're in there. You're in
Nope,
there.
no auto fails?
No auto fails.
Oh,
You're good.
Okay,
You're good.
I lucked out there. So he gets there. He basically comes up to base contact.
Yeah, he's good. We'll call it good. We'll call it good.
We're trying to fail all of our rolls here.
That's hilarious.
All right, so now
The Beetle Train.
all right, so now here's my question: do you have any guys that have the fight first rule? Because
That
since
is
I
a
charge,
great
they will have
question.
fight first.
Fights first. I don't think any of these guys have fight first. I really thought about bringing the Blade Guard, but I was like, nah. And now I'm already kind of regretting that. No, nobody has fights first, so
Okay,
make it happen.
and you only have 1 command point.
I have none command points. Remember, I
can't-
fired Overwatch.
Oh yeah, so you can't even like
Can't even interrupt.
do an interrupt. All right, we'll just move down the same line. So Gene Stealers
Yep.
at them.
Yep.
We'll do the 2 Gene Stealers first. They have 4 attacks each.
Yep.
Weapon skill 2+, strength 4, and they will have devastating attacks because of the Broodlord.
Okay.
Which is
and
gonna
don't
be-
forget your sustained hits as well.
Yep, and sustained hits as well. So yeah, I feel like after you remember all the basic rules,
Yes, this is gonna
this will
fly
be a
by.
pretty easy addition.
Oh, yeah.
Just first couple games getting all those basics.
So you're rolling 8 dice, right?
8 dice for the
8
Gene
dice.
Stealers themselves.
We're looking for 6s on both the hits and the wounds.
Yep.
Different
So
reasons.
it will be 2s. So 2 misses, no extra hits.
No extra hits, okay.
And then it is strength 4.
You said devastating wounds. Okay, yeah. Okay, strength 4 to my toughness of.
Are they 5 or 4?
I think this is where things actually get a little bit sticky for you. Their toughness is 6.
6. All right, so 5 up. So 6s will be 1 mortal wound because their damage value is 1. So 5 and up. So 1 mortal wound.
That's it.
That's it.
I'll take a mortal.
All right.
Ow.
And then the Broodlord
I'm down
goes.
to 2 wounds on one of those guys.
Broodlord goes next. He's got 5 attacks.
Okay.
He is going to be 2+ to hit also, and strength 6 on him. So 2+.
My brother's in the chat. Hey, Truman.
Hello.
Nice.
Let us know everything we're doing wrong.
Death Roar says to remember the Broodlord
Psychic
power.
Broodlord Psychic Power. At the start of the fight phase, select 1 enemy unit within engagement range of this model until the end of the phase. Each time the model in that unit makes an attack, subtract 1 from the hit roll. So
Okay.
that will get
There we
minus
go.
1 from the hit roll.
We get -1. We'll have to remember that.
All right. So 1 extra hit,
Okay.
and everything else hits. So that's 6 hits.
Okay. This is the Broodlords.
This is the Broodlord. He's strength 6, so it'll be 4 up.
Yep.
with 6s being devastating. Now each devastating he gets will be 2 mortal wounds because his
gross.
stat is. So
There's
2 mortal
A6.
wounds and 3 more wounds, and he is AP -2.
Okay, AP -2 brings me down to a save of 5 up. The 2 mortal wounds kill this guy because he only had 2 wounds left. And I've got to make 4 saves, you said, or 3 saves?
3 saves.
3 saves.
Yep.
Here we go. On 5s. It's 2 damage a pop?
2 damage a pop.
Gross. All failed. So
Oh.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each of them has 3 wounds. But what happens is you do 4 wounds to one of the guys,
Yep.
and then he goes down to 1 wound.
Yep. Because of how the damage value is attached to the weapon.
Yeah.
Okay.
Bonk.
That is their go.
Ouch.
We'll move down the line to Hormagaunts.
Yep.
Because I still have fight first, so you don't get to go yet.
That's true. That's true. Yep. Just watching my guys get murdered slowly.
It's a 40k tradition.
It is, it is. I'm really hoping those assault intercessors can kind of come in and be the counterpunch next
All right,
turn.
Hormagaunts are 3 attacks each. So the question is, I've got 2 not there. I lost 2 I had 12 to begin with, so 8 of them.
Okay.
Because 2 of them won't be able to get attacked. So 8 times 3 is going to be
24.
24. Oh, so the same dice I had before.
Nice.
Let's see. I should have just kept those off to the side.
So 24,
Four,
and you're looking
four,
for 6s to become
4.
explodes.
4, 4, 4. Yep. Because that's the only rule that they'll have is just that sustained hits one.
Gotcha.
They don't have anything else special. They do have an AP -1,
Gross.
but
Gross.
just damage.
I think
1.
advancing and charging is enough. I think you got.
All right, so
What do
it's
they
going
hit
to
on?
4 up.
4 up.
So not that, not these, not those, not those.
About average.
But 6s are 1, 2, 3, 4 6s.
4 6s. Throw 4 of them back
so
in.
that's 4 more hits.
And then my tactical squad just has a toughness of, I'm pretty sure it's just 4. Space Marine's toughness has been pretty much unchanged for 40 years. Yeah, 4.
Okay.
Toughness 4.
So 5 up because strength 3. So we've got, I'll pull them off to the side.
And the 6s don't get you anything.
6s don't get me anything this time. So that's going to be 6 wounds
Okay.
at AP -1.
6 wounds, AP -1. 2, 4, 5, 6. That takes me down to 4.
Oh no!
Ooh, good recovery.
Clay, I almost crashed out our dice camera, but
You saved it.
we
You saved
center
it.
There we go.
All right, need 4s. Oi.
Oh,
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and it's just 1 damage a pop?
1 damage a pop.
Okay, so 1 dead, 2 dead, 1 guy is on 1 wound.
All right. I'm happy 8 Hormagaunts doing that to some Space Marines.
Yeah, that feels right. Feels right. Ouch.
And then down
the Carnifexes.
down the line to the Carnifexes. We'll do the unexciting one that doesn't have the awesome attacks first.
Okay.
He is in base as contact with somebody's, man, those huge bases, like the fact that he's like, yeah, I'm still melee attacking.
Yes,
from way
I'm
back
still in there, baby.
But he is not going to be exciting. He just has Xeno's Claws and Teeth, which is 4 attacks at 4+, strength 6, no AP 1 damage.
Claws and teeth. Claws and teeth.
He's got those 24 shots that just ricochet off your armor.
Yeah.
But he looks goofy too. But
He'll
I
do
love
right.
him.
He'll
But
do
I
right.
love him. But I
Hey,
love
shout
him.
out to Jess Goodwin and the brilliant sculpt that is the plastic Carnifex.
I love those Carnifexes. That's definitely
I have the White Dwarf issue from when that model was released.
the only thing that I love more than those Carnifexes in the Tyranid line is the new Screamer Killer.
Oh, that looks great.
I am
Can't
so
wait.
excited about that thing. All right, so 4 up,
4s.
1 hit.
Yoy. All right, strength of 6 though to my toughness of, was it 5 or was it 6? Can he ever remember? I don't know. Hold on.
Not anytime soon.
5.
5, so 3 up.
Nice.
Got it.
But no AP.
No AP.
Need a 3. We're fine.
All right, now for the exciting one.
Yeah, he's
with
got the little scything talons, right?
Yep, the Scything Talons. It's 6 attacks, and he still only hits on 4+, but if he connects, they're significantly better.
Yeah.
So 4 up, and the sustained attack one is still going. No sustained attack. We got 3 hits. They are strength 9, I believe. Yep, strength 9. So
Gross.
3 up.
Yep.
So 2 armor saves at 2.
Oi. All right, down to 5 ups then. How much damage a pop?
3.
Nice, both
Oh, they don't care. They don't care.
succeeded. We don't care.
And that's it for my fighting. So now you get to react because now we're going to normal fight phase.
Yep. So I'm going to swing back. We're going to start with the Eradicator squad. We're just going to go the same order on down the line. Close combat weapons, 3 attacks a pop. So 1, 2, 3 for the regular Eradicator. He needs 3s to hit. Ooh, there we go. 2. Strength of 4 against your Gene Stealers, or toughness of 4.
Toughness of 4.
So also need 4s again. Ooh, failed.
But now it's time for
Tor
Tor.
Garadon.
And Tor's not as forgiving.
Tor has the Hand of Defiance, which is 5 attacks.
Yeah.
Weapon skill 2, strength 12.
So just roll your 2s and then your 2s.
Yeah, here we go. 2s and 2s, baby. Oh,
your
no.
ones.
Oh, see, I'm talking. That's the problem. No!
Oh!
1! Just 1!
Oh, we are
AP minus 2, 2 damage. Roll your invul.
1 hit.
Yeah.
5 up invuln. Let me roll it into the. No.
Oh, thank God.
So 1 Gene Stealer's dead.
I pulped the one that had 1 wound on it left. I didn't even kill a full Gene Stealer.
No.
Oh, that sucked. Oh, that was terrible.
Everybody's got the 10th edition jitters. They're like,
I guess
we have
we're on stream.
They're like,
you know,
we're on
so
stream.
It's very. There's a lot
The
happening
Imperial
here.
Fists would be like, I haven't been featured on anything in like 3 years, so I need to perform well.
Yeah. All right. So over there, we've got my Space Marines. Let's pile these.
I was about to say, you
boys.
got your pile in.
Let's pile in as best we can. Let's see here.
Looks like everybody should be able to.
No, I think we still got some guys on the outside here. I think we still. I don't even know if the librarian can get in there.
Yeah, looks like you can, because you're not shifting the terrain.
This guy can't.
That guy can't. So you got 1 that's out.
Okay, 1 that's out.
Yep, but that's it. Everybody else is get good with their
All right,
attacks.
we'll start with the bolter guys. Let's see here.
Oh yeah, I was about to say, I like Blue Belly 63.
Yeah, he's still learning what it's like to be on the table. Thanks, Truman. Thanks. My brother's gonna clip that. My brother is absolutely gonna be like, yes, 4 1s in 1 attack sequence. Let's see here. All right, the bolter boys have just close combat weapons, 2 attacks a pop. I love that for them. So that means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 of the regular guys. 6 times 2 is 12. Quick maths. Let's see here. All right, here we go. 12 needing 3s.
I was about to say, they're probably 3s. They're Space Marines.
Yeah, close combat weapons needing 3s. Here we go. Oh, wow. Better than my Tor Garadon roll.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
Well, you see, he has inspired them. They're like, if that is what,
If that's the minimum,
if that's what Tor does,
what's
we
their
can do
toughness? Is
that.
it 3?
3.
Okay,
Yep.
need
So,
3s.
3 up.
That
Not
failed. That failed.
bad.
But 1, 2,
So
3,
5?
4, 5. Any AP? No AP. 1 damage a pop.
So 5 ups.
Yep. There we go.
Nope, 5 of them
Is
gone.
this going to be a straight up fight, sir, or just another bug hunt?
The Hormagaunts are still doing their job. They're still keeping those guys off this objective.
Delicious Hormagaunt preserves. That's what we just made.
Pop.
That's what we just made.
How-
Hormagaunt jelly.
Man, our best units, best performing units so far are the Tactical Squad and the Hormagaunts.
Well, I think that bodes well for the edition. I think
know.
That's good.
It's nice.
Power Fist has 2 attacks, hitting on 3s. There we go.
Oh, there we go. That's probably gonna
Strength
be a
of
couple there.
8, needing 2s.
2s, yep.
Squish, squish.
That's just 2 more dead, because I'm assuming it's more than AP2.
Power Fist, AP minus 2, 2 damage a pop.
Yep. So that's 2 of them dead, because that completely negates their save.
And now we're going to go back to the librarian, and he's got a force weapon. Force weapon, psychic, melee, 4 attacks, hitting on 3s.
3s and then 2s, because he's strength 6.
Yeah, strength 6.
Ooh, he might wipe them
We
out.
love that. We love that.
You get at least 3 2s.
Nice.
You got it.
There it
and
is.
it's AP2 at least. AP1.
AP minus 1, D3 damage, so we don't need to roll for damage.
All right, we don't need to roll for damage.
6s. We're
But
looking for 6s.
If I get a 6.
A6.
A6. I still have 1 there. No.
No!
There went. First done squad, which I'm not too surprised. I would
They
definitely.
did their job.
I mean, they held them up. I'm pretty happy with them. I will definitely in larger games that aren't kind of like this exhibition small game, I would definitely be running them at 20.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Oh my
But-
god, you need the bodies.
But like I
you need
said,
the-
I was just filling points with them.
Yeah.
They were something quick to get up there and tie up. But all right,
There we go.
first unit dead.
There we go. Let's see, and then the bikes.
Yep,
the bikes.
Riders. You want me consolidate him in?
Oh yeah, just bump him into
He'll just be base.
He'll be
with
there,
the other
base to
guy.
base with him.
Yep.
Let's see here. Now these guys last edition were real melee blenders. Not a lot of high AP, but they had a lot of attacks. And that is true in this edition. They have 5 attacks a
Yep.
pop. We were rolling 10 dice. 10 dice for 2 models.
You know, bring it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I need 3s to hit.
All right. Oh! Now we're back.
A historic, yeah, and we're back.
And we're back.
Let's see here. 4 strength against your toughness of 1 billion, I believe.
Let
there
me
we go.
straighten this up. Our producer Clay, we've had the chat up on our screen that we can look at.
Who's doing a great job.
Which
Thank
he's
you
doing a
very
great job.
much,
He
Clay.
just let me see the dice tray and how crooked it was. So now we've
Yeah.
got that fixed again. Thanks,
All right.
Clay.
Let's see. My strength is 4. What's your toughness?
9, I think.
my
Let me double
Lord.
check that. 9, so 5 up. Because I'm not.
No, 9. If that's double.
Oh, are
my
you
strength.
4? You
6.
said 4?
Yeah, 6.
Okay, yeah, 6s. Sorry, I was thinking you said 5.
Hoi, nothing. Absolutely
ding,
nothing.
ding,
Not
ding,
happening.
ding.
Just pinging off the chitinous armor.
All right.
That's everything, though. So ends the first turn
Yep.
of 10th edition for us.
Yep. And
That felt really eventful. I feel like first turns aren't usually that eventful.
well,
I mean, we're playing on a
we're
smaller
playing
map.
on a smaller board.
But still.
And we're going
I like
pretty
that.
gun ho at each other to see how things go. But yeah,
I like the pace that this is happening at.
I'm about to say I'm feeling a bit of hurt because you've taken out all of my fodder pretty much. So, but I'll feel all right if I can get rid of the last Eradicator.
And your
before
big
they go back.
monsters, in fairness, are completely untouched. Not a single
Oh yeah.
wound on any.
Oh no,
of them.
I'm feeling good about these guys versus these guys.
Yeah, exactly.
It's,
So,
if I don't do anything more to them, I am.
yeah.
That's the unit that worries me, and they worry me a good bit too. But they're clear over there, so I'm not too.
So start of the command phase. I'm on that point, so I'm going to get 1 point for myself.
Yep.
And
And I think that's the only one any of us has.
Yep.
Because I kept you from getting onto this one with the Hormigons.
You did-
And you
you-
wiped out
you
all
did
my
perfect.
Hormigons, so I don't get it.
And then we both get a command point.
Yep, so I'm up to 3 because I haven't used any yet, which I need to start using some.
Yeah, you got to start spending them. You got to spend them while you got them. And then I am going to choose for Oath of Moment. I think I'm going to be very mean, and I'm going to pick the Broodlord and
I was about to
his
say, you going for that?
Tyranids for that. And then the Doctrine I'm going to pick, last time I picked Devastator Doctrine, so I can't use that anymore. I'm going to use Tactical Doctrine. This unit is eligible to shoot and declare a charge in the turn in which it fell back.
Oh, I see what you're going to do.
So we're
I
just
see what
going
you're
to take a
do.
little scooches booches.
Yep.
So let's see here.
All right.
When does falling back happen? Let's see here. I assume it's during the
I
movement
believe it'll be
phase.
during your movement phase.
Like normal move, the units fall back, cannot shoot or charge. Okay, so it's just like a normal move.
And you
then.
don't need to do one of the dangerous ones because you don't have to move through enemy models, so you're fine.
I do need to make a battle shock test though for this unit, who have been reduced below half strength.
Yep.
So let's.
Oh no, they're not below half strength. There
They
were
are.
4 of them.
They had well 2 eradicators.
No, but Tor is part of the unit, so it's the combined unit together.
Really?
So you are not below half strength. You are at half strength. So you don't even have to do a battle shock
For every
test
unit army
yet.
that has lost more than half its models. Okay, yeah.
And
wow.
Tor's
Okay.
part of it, so he combines to it.
Cool, let's do it. I'll take
Yep.
that. Movement phase, we're going to fall back with these guys, as the prophecy foretold.
And obliterate.
Let's see here, we're going to scooch back with
Now,
these guys.
It's time to look through these and see what all we have as far as.
Let's see here, we're going to scoot. Oh man. Now let's just move them through the breach there. There we go. Get them lined up like that. And then let's see, we'll move these guys 6 inches, get them onto the objective, but I'm also going to kind of take them over towards this way because I want to make it harder for your Carnifexes to come by and kill me.
Okay.
I'm not really interested in them just like getting, because I think they'll handle the Carnifexes even worse than the Outriders are handling them right now. So we'll see. Also, remember, a quirk of 10th edition is that we can't stand on that center circle of the objective because we're supposed to have physical objective markers there, which is weird. I'm not sure if I love that yet, but I do have physical objective markers because that's the kind of hobbyist I am. Yeah, they moved there, and yeah, I should fall back with the Outriders as well.
Because you got Tactical Doctrine going on.
And they fall back 12 inches because they fall back their movement, so we are out of here.
And remember, your Tactical Marines can always do this.
Yes, which is awesome. Love that for them. Yeah, we're just going to pull them back, like back here. There we go. All right.
All right, dice my Broodlord and my Gene Stealer.
Yeah, we're gonna
They're not in a very good
I like
spot.
that they're kind of facing each other here like, oh, well, this is the end.
Wow.
Gentlemen, it's been an honor.
The Broodlord's like, why did you just let them walk away?
You just let them walk away, dude? You're just going to let them walk away?
Like, he pointed back there and said, look over there. And
Yeah. We're going to start with the Aggressor Squad, actually. We're going to shoot with the Auto Boltstorm Gauntlets, 3 shots each, so that's 9 shots. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Here we go. 18, twin-linked. Yeah, let's roll it up. 3s.
Ooh, there we go.
Yikes. I wish they exploded. Oh, well. And then rolling for wounds, but I get to re-roll these with twin-linked. I'm moving that. Again, I think I've been the one who's been moving that.
I definitely moved the camera.
And what's your toughness?
Toughness on them. Now, this is where I'm not sure if it's half and half. He still counts as part of the unit.
Yeah.
How does mixed toughness work?
I think you still count it as like his bodyguard until he gets separated.
Okay. Toughness 4.
Okay. That's unless chat wants to tell us something otherwise. Move your models, I can move over there in spaces. Okay. Unless chat tells us otherwise, I'm pretty sure until the bodyguard's gone, you still target the toughness of the bodyguard.
That sounds. So toughness 4. Yep.
Okay. So I needed 4s. So these fail. Re-rolling these with twin linked. There we go.
All right.
So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And that is AP minus none. So just 7 saves, normal.
7 saves.
Wound against bodyguard, says Death Roar. Thank you, Death Roar.
Okay, wound against bodyguards. So now here's the next question. Do I roll 2 at a time until that Gene Stealer is dead and then roll the other armor save?
That's a great question.
Because his own
His armor
invulnerable
save's
save,
different?
his invuln save is 4 up.
Oh, wow.
So that's...
Yeah, let's roll them 1 at a time. Roll them 1 at a time.
Yep, he's 4 up invuln
Even
save.
if that's not in the rules, like in a friendly game, I'd say roll those
All
1
right,
at a time.
so 5 ups. So there's 1 wound on him, on the
Okay.
Gene Stealer, so
Yeah,
we'll roll them 1 at a time.
Nice.
Still
Keep going.
good.
Keep going.
All
Okay,
right,
there
so
we go.
Gene
Now,
Stealer's dead.
now the rest of these are going to be 4 ups.
4 ups. So 1 wound on the Broodlord.
Okay. How many wounds does the Broodlord have?
That is an excellent question that I will have an answer for you in just a second. 6 wounds. And
6 wounds,
Toughness
okay.
5.
Okay. So now I'm going to fire with the Fragstorm Grenade Launcher, which is Blast. D6, a pop. All right, so that's a total of 10 shots.
10
like
shots.
that. 7, 10. Still need to roll to hit, though. Need 3s.
And that's where our weakness is hitting. But 6, okay.
There we go, I'll take that. And then your toughness is 5, so I
5,
need
yep.
5s. Oh, I can hear myself.
Oh yeah, we're catching up or something.
Interesting.
Ah.
Okay. Ooh, that was really bad.
And you need 5s?
I need 5, so
nothing.
Nothing happening. All right, let's do it.
Yeah, we still got all of these.
Yeah, we're still there. Eradicator. We're just going to do a little love tap with the Eradicator.
Yeah.
Let's see here. Torgarodon's giving it ignores cover and lethal hits. So let's roll some dice. Melter Rifle, 1 attack each.
Real quick.
Yep.
I am going to go ahead and use Rapid Regeneration on him.
Okay.
All it does is gives him a Feel No Pain 6 up.
Okay, cool.
But we're going to go for it to see if we get a little extra out of him.
Sure. I'm always excited to see what the new stratagems are. Melter Rifle. He did move. Melt a 2, so it's going to be flat 2 damage. if he's at half range, I believe.
Oh, he's definitely at half range.
Hold on, let's see. I think so. Where's melted?
Does it say melted too? Yeah, it should be.
Add X to the damage
Yep.
when fired at half range. Okay, so I still roll the D6.
And then add 2 to it.
Okay,
Yep.
cool. Melter rifle, 1 attack, needing 3s.
3?
No! I'm going to spend a CP for that.
Okay, yep, that
I'm
makes
going.
sense.
Yeah, I'm going to. Yeah, there we go.
Ah, there we go.
Okay, there we go. All right, hit and strength of 9. Need 3s.
3s, yep.
Got it.
Got it. So then D6 plus 2 damage.
D6 plus 2 damage.
Oh,
There we go. 5.
I guess let me do my invuln save.
yeah. Sorry, do your save.
4 up. Got it.
Oh, shoot.
Doesn't matter. Woo.
Shazbot. All right, firing with Torgaradon's weapon. The hand. Oh no, the hand of defiance is the melee weapon. I got really excited.
I was like, no, don't tell me the hand
No,
also
artificer,
shoots.
artificer grav gun. 2s, got it. And then strength of 5 or your toughness of 5. I need 4s. There we go.
2 of them. And what's the well, 4 up invuln save. AP doesn't matter.
Yeah.
So 4 up invuln saves, 2 of them, correct?
Yep. 2 damage a pop.
We're good.
Jeez. Not loving that.
Boom.
Not loving
You
that.
still got more stuff to shoot at him. Shoot the whole army at him. Watch him sit there with 1 hit point left.
Such a waste.
And then
That's such a waste.
kind of-
I've had to pour so much firepower into him.
you
It's
see,
really crazy.
you thought the Gene Seals were the threat. They were just the delivery
They were
mechanism.
just the delivery mechanism, yeah. I'm going to fire with my heavy bolt pistols into the Broodlord there.
From the intercessors?
Yes, indeed. So 4 with them. They have a range of 12, hitting on 3s.
All right.
Okay, fine. And then strength of 4. So I need 5s.
1.
AP minus 1, but it doesn't matter. You've got an invul.
Invuln. Got it.
Jeez.
All those ones I rolled earlier. Karma's-
I'm going to do plasma pistol, and I'm going to do regular shot. I'm not going to supercharge.
Not supercharging.
No.
Don't want to risk the
3 up.
3 mortal wounds.
It just doesn't give me any advantage this time. So that hits. Strength of 7.
So
Need 3s.
3 up.
Oh, almost cussed on stream there. Dang. I'm not having a great time.
So many 1s equal.
Oh my god. All right, psychic power. We're going to do my psychic power with Librarian. Librarian's going to use Smite, and he's going to do... God, We're going to do Focused Witchfire. We're going to go Hazardous. We're going to go crazy. All right, so Hazardous says, if I fudge this...
Right there.
Hazardous, after it's finished his attacks. Okay, all right, so I do all my attacks first. Focused Witchfire, D6 attacks.
You know what? What I'm probably going to get you for coming on the stream is a new set of dice.
No, give me that. Oh my god! All right, 3 ups to.
You're doing a very good job of standing in for Tony. That's exactly how he would roll.
Clip that. Tony needs to hear that. All right, anyway, 3 up. Oh my god.
Oh, I think we missed something on the Eradicators. I think it might be too
Total
late now.
obliteration, let's reroll hit, wound, and damage. But they were the ones that got through. You just made your invuln.
Oh, I made my
save.
invuln save on
No,
them.
no,
Yeah.
I appreciate the tip
nope.
death roar, but that was the one that actually went through, and then he just saved it.
Yeah.
I've just whiffed on
Yep.
everything else, but I appreciate that.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, wow. Okay, so now I get to roll for hazardous. Watch this also be a 1. No, okay.
I was like, no way you got 3 1s
All
in
right,
a row. But
you know what? Bolters. Bolters never fail. We're just going to shoot.
We've already established the tactical squad has been your MVP so
They
far.
have, and they will, I assume, continue to be so.
2,
So
4,
I've
6,
lost-
8.
Okay, 8. One of them has a bolt pistol.
Okay, so 7 of bolters, 1 of bolt pistol.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Okay, 14 dice. Here we go. Needing 3s. There we go.
That's looking pretty good.
That's all right. That's all right. Space Marine shooting there. And then, but now I need 5s.
5s.
So this is not like...
But that's kind of how you, I mean, it's a classic way of taking out that pretty decent invuln save. Just mass shoot. But not that. But not that.
Oh my god!
But not that.
Oh, not like this. Not like this, chat. Not like this.
Broodlord? Okay.
The Broodlord.
Chat, if the Broodlord survives...
Wait a second. Hold on.
this whole
Hold on.
turn-
Hold on. The whole time. Oaths of Moment. The whole time. I knew that's the reason I've been whiffing all these hits. All right, so how many did I make? I made 11. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yes, there it is. Okay, I've been forgetting. All right, we can't turn back the clock to the other stuff.
But we can remember it now.
But we remember it now.
Oath of Moment. It's reroll of wounds, right?
Hit and wounds.
Oh, that would
This whole turn would have been different.
Yeah, because you
So that's
specifically
on
called
me.
it.
That's nobody's fault but me. I need to remember my rules.
I mean,
I
you
need to
told me.
remember my
You told
rules. I
me.
need to
I
remember
forgot
my
about
rules.
it too.
All right, here we go. To wound. These are to wound.
To wound because they all. There we go.
1, 2, 3. Take 3 saves.
3 saves.
That's fine.
3 4-ups.
Any number is greater than 0, chat. There we go.
So 1 damage.
Thank God. Oh my God.
The first game of New Edition pains.
I guess. Holy moly. The machine spirit of these models is like, no, you should have been running us as Imperial Fists all of 9th edition. Actually, I can still shoot over there with those guys.
You sure can.
We're going to shoot with them. What's their range?
Probably have at least an 18.
18-inch. 18-inch with the twin bolt rifle. 24-inch range, actually.
Oh, plenty of range.
All right,
Plenty.
2 shots apiece, rolling 4 dice total. Hitting on 3s. Yoink. There we go. And then your toughness is 1 billion. I need a 6. Hey,
There
there's
we
a 6.
are.
Make a save at
2
AP minus 1.
So no cover.
Yep.
So 3 up.
Nice. Take a wound.
Card effects has a wound. That
There we
one
go.
back there.
Wow, that was awful. That was terrible, and mostly because I just forgot my own rules. But that's okay. That's fine. We're moving on. It's another phase now. It's my favorite phase, declaring charge and assault.
I was about to say charge in. Finish that Broodlord.
Yeah, we're going in there.
Like, like Death Roar said, you have Power Fist on them.
Oh, God. At least they don't hit on 4s anymore like they did last edition. That was bad. All right, we're declaring a whole boatload of charges. A lot of charges are happening. Declaring a charge here with the aggressors into the Broodlord.
So it's really just, you make it. I'm
Oh,
pretty sure,
I
but,
gotta roll.
but we've got to see
Reroll,
how far.
reroll.
Yep, okay,
6
so everybody could easily
Well,
get
it
in
also, I need to position them so that other people can make it into assault as well. That's the tricky part. I'm just going to put that on the base. 6 inches. Yeah, so he goes there. He's going to go there because he can touch the base of the guy who's in engagement.
Now, you know Tor wants a piece of that too, right?
Oh, no, absolutely. Oh, my God. The Hand of Defiance is totally going in there. The Hand of
they've
Defiance
got it.
is going places I can't say on a stream. No. Here we go. He's going in there. They made a 6. They're in there. Now, the tricky thing is I'm going to try and assault with them as well, but I think they're actually going to be a little bit trickier. I need like a 6
as long as you get
them.
range, you'll be fine. I
Yeah.
think you got it. Worst comes to worst, you let
Oh,
them
they got it. There's the
there
6. So, bump, bump, and then, actually, I might still have one guy who's out of,
with that 6.
yeah, let's see here, because he can touch him. But yeah, and then he touches him, but he is touching him. So no, one guy's still out.
Okay. Now, do you want you probably want the tactical squad to stay there, right?
Yes, I want the tactical squad to stay there. Oh my God.
Okay.
They got to stay there. Yeah, so everything that charged has fights first, is that correct?
Yep.
Okay.
And I don't think Broodlord has anything that impacts
Does
that.
he have fights first natively?
No. He has leader and scout
He's got
8,
his hypnotic gaze, remember that.
which is at the start of the fight phase. Select one enemy unit with an engagement range of this model until the end of the phase. Each time that model net unit makes an attack, subtract 1 from hit roll.
1 unit.
The aggressors.
Okay. Well, we'll start with them then so that we don't forget. 3 attacks a pop. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Hitting normally on 4s, but now hitting on
5s, right?
5s. Goodness gracious.
Okay.
Twin link though, so if I can make it through the 5s,
Then
I might be okay. Oh, but I still get to reroll these because of my...
Because of Oath. Let's remember that.
Oaths. Yes,
so
we got to do
5s
that.
to hit, but rerolls. All right, that's looking pretty good so far.
2, 3, yeah, that's
4
not
of them,
bad.
and then reroll
1, 2,
the
3,
others.
4 already hit, and then re-rolling these 5 dice for Oaths of Moment.
Oh,
Yo!
there we go.
Love that. God, it's like when you remember your rules, you do better. It's crazy. And then my strength is 8.
So 3+, because I'm
Okay.
toughness 5.
3+, and I get to re-rolls with these with Oaths of Moment as well.
So that's 8.
1,
4
2,
ups.
3. Yep, just make it on your invols. And it's how much damage a pop? It's 2 damage a pop.
So I have to make all but one of these to still be there. So let's see. No.
Oh my god.
Nope.
Yep. Bug juice.
He finally went down. He stood his ground for quite a while.
He stood his ground for quite a
I mean, thanks to also forgetting,
forgetting
the moment, but
my rules. Now, when I kill a unit in close combat, is there some sort of consolidation this edition?
there is consolidation. I don't remember exactly when it
I
happens.
got it here.
It is 3 inches, but
After all your fighting units models have fought, you can move each model that is not in base-to-base contact with an enemy model up 3 inches closer to the closest enemy model.
or objective, I believe. You can also, in the full ones, you can also go towards an objective.
Oh, okay. Well, then I'll go towards an objective then.
Yep.
3 inches, bonk, bonk, bonk. As my brother is always telling me, out of sequence movement
Now,
is
hold on a
right.
second. You might have to end up on the objective in order to be able to take the move.
You tell me.
I'll look it up.
I got the quick start rules. You got the full
Your
rules.
intercessors, you should be able to get over onto that objective, though. Inflict damage, hazardous, fight phase, consolidate. There we go. Each model can move towards the closest objective marker, but this must result in the unit being within range of it in unit coherency. Yeah.
Okay, so not the. That's fine. That's fine. I
So
can
no,
live with
still
that.
nice. I like. Was that a thing in the last edition? That you can consolidate towards
You could
objectives?
just consolidate, and if I remember correctly, in 9th edition, you could just consolidate wherever you want.
Okay.
You just. Let's see. Oh, chat pause due to scroll. We're not offline, are we?
Oh,
Are we offline? No. Okay. There we go. I've not used Shadow in the Warp yet. Don't forget that.
yep. That's actually what I was going to use here.
Okay, cool.
It's as soon as it's my go, because it's a pretty good time to use it.
I'm trying to remember what this was for. Oh, one of my guys had a wound.
Yep, one
on
of
it.
them
That's
had a
right.
wound on it.
Okay.
Is that it?
There we go. That's the end of my turn.
Okay.
So yeah,
So my go.
Shadow in the Warp.
Shadow in the Warp. Let me see.
Once per battle.
Once per battle.
In either player's command
Oh, either player's command.
You might want to
phase.
do it on my command phase, so before I score, so that you can freak me out, maybe.
I mean, that's knowing that. Yeah, I think I might do that because I can still see if I can get you battle shocked.
The advantage to doing it on your turn is that anyone that was battle shocked wouldn't get a stratagem. Wouldn't be able to target.
But
them
you've
with
only got
stratagem.
1 point.
We both get a point right now because it's your command phase.
So I'm up to 3.
I'm up to 1 because I keep spending them.
But you do have. No, you know what? We're going to save it for your command phase.
Yeah, save it for
'Cause I
mine.
think I like that because if I can't shake you off of objectives, that might keep you from being able to score them.
Yep.
All right, movements. My movement has gotten significantly easier as I'm out my 2 many model units.
Playing Hero Hammer. We're playing Hero Hammer.
Biovores are going to stay still because they're only worth 1 OC each, and they aren't going to do anything if they move up with these guys. So they're just going to continue to shoot. My Hive Tyrant, though, is definitely going to move. He's going to go 8 up to here.
Gross.
I don't know what his OC is. I got to look and see real quick. It's not going to beat that squad. OC3, yeah. So it's not going to beat that squad, but I'm going to try to wither them down with good
Well, I
hits.
just don't think they have anything that could. I mean, just the potency of what he can bring to the table is nasty. Also, shout out to the 2nd edition Hive Tyrant. Look at that handsome lad right there.
Oh, it's going to look even better once it matches this beautiful blue.
I can't wait. It'll look
And
great.
then the Carnifexes are going to move up. They're going to move to here.
They own that thing.
Whether I'm going to, I'm probably not going to assault with them.
Remember, we do need to stay out of range of that
center, yep,
center
'cause
bit.
it's
there you
not-
go. They're good.
There we go. Cool. All right. So that's my movement.
Oh, and I need to actually bump these guys back. There we go. Okay.
We'll go shooting.
Okay.
Biovores.
Biovores.
Because why not? Biovores are going to go for them. Why not? The aggressors.
Okay. Sounds good.
Because they are on an objective.
That's true. They
And
are.
I need to start thinking about objectives.
Yes.
So D3 shots times 2. And I'm still learning the stratagems. Let me see. Fight phase, fight phase, fight phase.
Lot of
Opponent shooting
stabbiness.
phase, command phase. Oh, I need to remember some of these. Command phase. Oh, if I would have had Hormagaunts left, I could return D3 plus 3.
Oh.
So
yeah, that's right. You can
Because
res the little
they have
swarm
the
guys.
endless swarm thing.
Yeah, yeah.
All right, but I got nothing to
Another
use there.
incentive to bring a 20-man unit.
Yep. All right, 2D3. So 4 total.
Nice.
4 attacks from the biovores onto the aggressors.
I just picture those bugs from Starship Troopers who shoot the plasma
The
things
plasma
out of the back.
things?
Yeah, I love that.
Out of their butts.
Yeah.
Remodel them, put the cannon facing backwards.
Yeah.
So we've got 4+ to hit because it is indirect, but I stood still, so heavy balances that out.
Make it happen.
So 2 hits, 1 extra one because it's sustained.
Yes, indeed.
Or not yet because it's sustained 1, so 3 hits.
3 hits.
Strength 6, toughness 6 on the aggressors, right?
Toughness of 6 on the aggressors.
So 4 up. So 2
Okay.
at -1 AP, 2
Okay.
damage each.
Normally my save is a 3 up, but now it's a 4 up. Nice.
Oh, got it.
There we
Bum,
go.
bum, bum. All right, so biovores are done. We'll go to Hive Tyrant.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to shoot the heavy venom cannon into that tactical squad right there. So heavy venom cannon.
Death Roar says, don't forget the blast keyword on the heavy venom cannon for bonus shots, which is true.
Yep. So, and you've got more than 5.
Oh, totally.
But not 10 or more, so it'll be D3 plus 1. Thank you very much. D3 plus 1. So 4.
Jeez. 4.
2 plus hit.
Ugh.
And then
Strength of a billion.
9.
9. Yep. So 2s.
2 plus. So 3 saves at -2.
All right. So 5 up saves. 2 succeed, 1 fail.
3 damage.
Well,
so,
it's just going to be the guy who had 1 wound left.
Yep.
Zlorch.
And then over to the Carnifexes. So the Barb Strangler? Stranglethorn Cannon. Stranglethorn Cannon is D6 plus 1.
Okay.
So 6.
Jeez.
And it's going to be 4 up.
Need 4s.
So
Boy.
2.
2.
And it is strength 7, so 3 ups. 2.
Okay.
With -1.
All right.
AP.
2 at -1 AP, meaning I'm down to 4 ups on the bikes. I assume you're shooting at the bikes, right?
Yep, at the
Okay.
bikes.
1 succeed, 1 failed.
2 damage.
2 damage brings him down to 1 damage left.
And then let's do those 24 shots to see if more happens with that.
Oh yeah, I love how every faction is starting to get like a like kind of an old west gunslinger, and the Tyranids just still have this guy who's just got like 6.
Yeah.
I love that. That's their
All right.
equivalent.
So this is the 24. 6s will explode.
Okay.
Because of that. So let's take out things that miss. It's still 4 up. All right. And then 1, 2, 3 6s, so 3 back in. So there's my hits. Yep. And I believe it is strength 6 versus toughness 5.
Strength 6 versus toughness of... Yes, 5.
So 3 up.
So,
Oof.
I'll live with that.
I might buy both of us new dice.
New dice party!
But that's 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. No, no AP.
10, no AP. I need to make 3s. More 3s than perhaps I've ever rolled in my life. There's 6 dice. There's 10 dice. I need 3s. Got 1 guy on 1 wound. Oi. 1, 2, 3 failures by my count.
So you
one
have
guy
1
dies.
guy on 1 wound.
And 1 guy... Oh, they have 4 wounds a pop.
Okay, 1 guy on 2 wounds then.
1 guy
Yep,
on 2
okay.
wounds. Yes. Let's see here. He's got 2 wounds remaining. He's gone. Just the sergeant left.
All right. Assault phase.
Yes, indeed.
Carnifexes are staying there because I need to think of objective. And if you want to charge me with that 1 guy, I'm fine with that. Carnifex is going to go for the attack squad.
The Hive Tyrant?
The Hive Tyrant. The one I keep on calling a Carnifex, but it's
all right.
actually not a Carnifex.
It's okay. I know what you meant.
So, formality. Yep.
Yeah, he's got, oh my God. He can go wherever he wants.
He will go just right in here.
Yeah, sure.
And then fight phase.
Yeah, let's make it happen.
So he's fight first because he charged.
Yep.
And he has monstrous bone sword and lash whip, which is going to be 6 attacks at
The
2+.
monstrous bone sword.
Let's see.
Pile in. First
Oh.
you move each-
I need to pay attention to his special rules next time, too.
Okay, what's he got?
He gives range weapons of guys within 6 inches of me, the assault.
Oh, that's
word.
pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh, well. There's all... You forgot Oath the moment. I forgot everything on my Hive Tyrant.
That's all right.
So 6 attacks at 2+ to hit, and they will be strength 9.
Ugh. So 2s and 2s.
2s and 2s. Boom. So far looking good.
Do it again.
Do it again. Yep.
All right.
It's 3 damage per pop, so each failed will just kill 1 Marine.
And it's not a psychic weapon, is it?
It is not a psychic weapon. It is twin linked, but I wounded with everything, so.
And you did how many? 6?
Yep, 6.
Okay.
Minus 2 AP.
All right, so 5s. Any of these I fail as a dead Marine. 2 succeed, 1, 2, 3, 4 fail, 4 dead. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, that is painful. That's gonna hurt. But now it's my turn. And I get to pile in 3 inches.
Yep.
And now, so we're all in range. All right, we're gonna start with the librarian, actually. We're gonna go with the force weapon, psychic, 4 dice, 2, 3, 4. And then weapon skill of 3, unless you've got something that knocks that down.
I do not. Nothing on him that does anything like that.
Oh, for pity's sake. While this model is leading a unit, models in that unit have a 4-up invulnerable save.
Take
Oh well.
well,
Too bad. Can't change the past. Oh, I gotta read my cards, man. All right, 4 attacks. Here we go. Okay, 2 of those failed.
2 hits.
Strength of 6.
And we even had you read that at the beginning of the battle.
know,
But
I
it's
did-
not like we're remembering things
It's
we're
all right.
reading.
What's your toughness? 10.
Toughness is 10.
All right, so I need 5s. Because my strength is 6.
Yep.
Nice, cool. 1 coming through at AP minus 1.
So, okay, 3-up save then, because
Cool.
that's still better than the 4-up invulnerable save.
Yep.
Got
Nice, he's good. Then we'll go with the Power Fist in the tactical squad from the Sergeant. I always love to put Power Fists on my
Power Fists have always been good, even in 3rd edition when Power Fist always attacked last because they had
Yeah.
initiative. It was
Yeah.
still nice to always hide one in there
Yeah, no, it's
to take out Wraith Lords.
I've killed Armin with a Power Fist in a tactical squad because he just got overconfident and assaulted me, and he's like, "Well, I didn't know you had a Power Fist in that squad." Yeah, it's modeled right on the dude. Everything's what you see is what you get. Power Fist, 2 attacks, 3 ups.
Got 'em.
Nice. Strength of 8.
Toughness 10.
Still need 5s. Not loving that. Both failed. Yikes. That's rough. And now the basic Space Marines with their hilarious close combat weapons.
So 4 attacks.
4
on that.
attacks. Need 3s. Oh, wow, cool.
All right. And then 6s.
6s! No, nothing.
All right.
Hilarious.
So
All right.
that's the end of the turn.
Yep, so that's the end of turn 2.
All right.
The end of turn 2, I've still got the lead in objectives, but
Yes.
you're wiping out my MVPs very quickly. I've done no damage to the Hive Tyrants.
I was about to say, we're starting to balance out quite a bit.
Yep.
You took out all my chaff and squished your units.
Yep.
We're forgetting rules, which is slowing things down
Yeah,
a little
yeah,
bit
a
on
little
both
bit.
ends. But yeah,
The start of my command phase, I score 1.
for this, right? Well, no, you have that one too.
Oh, do I have 2?
Well,
Well,
battle
first off,
shocks.
oh, do you want to do?
Well, you have a battle shock for them because they're below half strength.
have to do a battle shock for them. So it's 2 dice, and we're using the Librarian's Leadership, which is 6. I got to get higher than 6. We're good.
You got
We're
it.
fine.
During your command phase, I'm going
Okay.
to use Shadow of the Warp.
Okay.
So-
Don't forget we both get a command point.
Yep.
So Shadow of the Warp happens.
Because it doesn't say it has to be at the beginning, it just says any other player's command phase. I'm going
Yeah.
to wait until you're done with that battle shock
Yep.
test, and then
One more
I'm going
unit.
to.
At least Shadow of the Warp when you do each enemy battlefield and you must take a battle shock. Okay.
Yep.
So let's go with Tor Garradon next.
Okay.
Tor Garradon's leadership is a 6-up. He's good.
They're good.
The aggressors. This is where things get really interesting. Another 6-up leadership.
They're
Succeed.
good.
The assault intercessors.
They're
They're
good.
good. And then the biker. The lone biker of the apocalypse is good as well.
And tack squad, right? Or do you only ever take one battle shock?
That's a great question. Do I have to take another battle shock? Chat, what do you think?
Let's see, battle shock in this step. Battle shock units must.
Am I limited to just one battle shock, or can he do it? He's Luna's disciple. He's shadowing the warp right now. Shadowing is happening as we speak. The question is, can I? Because I took the battle shock for the tacticals already. Do I have to take it again because of Shadow of the Warp?
It doesn't clarify. Let's say you're good.
No, let's do it. Let's do it.
Okay.
It's your special.
we'll go
Isn't
that
this a
way.
once? It's a once per battle. I think if it's a once per battle, like, you should be able to do it, especially because it clarifies at any point during the command phase. So I feel like that's part of the strategy of it, is like seeing if someone fails one of their earlier battle shocks.
We'll find out.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, let's see.
Unfortunately, again, the librarian
It's
has
a
leadership
6.
so yabba dabba
Yep,
doo,
they're
we're
good.
fine.
Okay, and did you get the outrider also?
Yes, I did. I rolled a 9.
So they're all good. All
Okay.
right.
But now we know. I feel like that's going to be a lot more effective against enemies that aren't called Space Marines. I feel like that'll be really
probably
good.
will be, but-
Like Guard, that's going to really, that's going to mess with them really bad.
Mm-hmm.
All right, so we did that. We both got a command point. My OC value for each of my tactical Marines is 2, so a total of 6.
You definitely got it.
7. Okay, so I get that one and I get that
Because
one.
you have an intercessor.
So
So
I'm
you
up
go
to
up 2.
3.
3. Yep. Up 2 to 3. Yep.
Yep.
So
And you'll score during your command phase,
Yep.
depending on what happens here.
and I think we are at 8:49. We'll
Okay.
play one more round, and then we're kind of out of time for the stream. So,
We are okay. Time flies when you're having fun.
So you are probably going to win this unless I do a wipe and everything. But let's see what else we can do as far as
let's
fun
play out
times go.
these 2 turns here. But with that knowledge, we're going to do things that we wouldn't normally do. So we're gonna get stuck in here. Movement phase. We're gonna completely abandon this objective. Oh, by the way, oaths of moment. That sucker.
Yep.
That sucker.
We're going to remember it this time.
That's
We're
gonna
remember.
happen.
Oath of moment.
Oath of moment.
You
Oath
know
of
what? I couldn't actually do that, could I? Not that it matters.
Oh,
but
it's too late now.
yeah.
Whatever.
It doesn't impact.
It's a good point, though.
It doesn't impact, but
But that's going to be something that
yeah,
really
you know,
does.
we're going to leave him there at the moment because
Yeah.
it would impact things.
But for
yeah,
like high level tournament play,
we're definitely going to need
that's gonna so
some sort of
Yeah.
in high level tournament play. They'll probably definitely have the tokens because just having it there will make it easier to remember. We don't have to worry about it for now.
I know. I just kind of. I'm not gonna lie, Jolly. I just kind of want to show these off.
Okay.
I got my specifically modeled.
Oh, you do. You got
My
them.
little-
I like them.
my
The dead
little
Imperial
Imperial
Fist.
Fists.
Good. Here, let's.
Put them in the card
them off the side.
Okay, there we go.
There we go. That's one of the TAC Marines you got.
Yeah, really. He's not loving life. All right, let's get stuck in there. I moved them 5 inches. I'm going to move Torgaradon.
You know Tor Garadon wants some of that action.
Yeah, we're going to move the assault guys first, actually.
Move them past.
They've got to move out of the way for the big boys. There we go. Let's see if we can't take down...
You know what you can always do with that tactical squad?
Not assault?
No, that's what I'm saying. You can move them back and still shoot with them because they're a tactical squad.
Oh, that's a good point.
You can,
let's do that.
open
Let's
up
do
a lot
that.
of way because then
Yeah.
if you decide you can assault with them back in if you really want them in there.
Yeah. Well, they also are terrible in assault, so let's...
But
get
now
them
we're
out of
seeing
the way.
the nice part about the tactical squad. They just have that rule all the time.
Yeah.
So you can move them out and still get to shoot with them.
Yeah. And it really opens up... They really can't be stuck in situations they don't want to be stuck in.
Which
Okay.
is really nice.
So here we go. Let's start with Torgaradon and his boys. So Torgaradon and his boys, we're going to fire the Melto rifle.
And you are within half range, so you'll have +2 damage with
Yep.
any hits and
Okay.
re-roll stuff.
3s. Here we go. Got it?
Got it.
Hit. To wound.
Toughness 10,
Toughness 10. My strength is 9.
so 5 up.
Still need a 5. Jeez. But I can re-roll this.
Re-roll that.
Nope. Still failed. The Mastercrafted Grav Gun is 2 dice hitting on 2s.
Got him.
Nice strength of 5,
So 6s.
6s.
With re-rolls, though.
6s with re-rolls. That's way over there. Let's re-roll that again.
Okay.
No, it's got to be in the tray. Nope. There you go. Didn't work. Heavy bolt pistols. 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go.
Hits, 6s.
Yep. But now I need to wound. I need 6s again.
Rerolls.
Rerolling. Nope. Jeez.
Plasma pistol.
Yeah, let's do the plasma pistol. And you know what? Just for laughs.
You gonna hazard it?
We're gonna hazard it. We're gonna Dukes of Hazard this sucker. Plasma pistol, hazardous pistol.
I mean, it does an extra damage if it goes, and it's an extra AP.
3 up, failed, but we're gonna reroll that. There we go.
Got it.
And then my strength is 8, so I need 5s.
5s.
Nice.
Got it.
Minus 3. So you're gonna want the invulsive.
4 up invuln.
Yeah.
Nope.
Nice.
So 3 damage? Or 2 damage?
Supercharge is 2 damage.
2 damage.
Zlorch.
So he is down to 8 wounds.
Okay, but now I need to see if I melt myself here. I do!
You do!
That's awesome!
D3 mortal wounds, so he blows
That's the
up.
greatest. Hold on, D3 you said? D3
Yeah, it's
mortal wounds?
D3 mortal wounds, I believe.
Nah, let's
So
just
he's-
remove him. Let's just get him out of there.
Oh, no, wait, sorry. It's D3 mortal wounds against vehicles and monsters. He's just dead.
Hazardous. Suffer 3 mortal wounds. Each roll of one amount has no, it's just destroyed.
Yep,
just
it's,
destroyed.
yeah,
It
it's if it's,
specifies.
it's if it's monster, character, or vehicle.
No,
it's
he's
D3.
barbecued. He's done.
Poof!
We're gonna fire.
We did the lulls.
Yeah. We're gonna fire with the aggressors now. Aggressors have the auto bolt storm gauntlets.
All right,
so we're
real
shooting.
quick,
Yep.
I'm going to spend to give myself a 5-up feel no pain.
gonna do the 5-up
because
feel no
he is
pain.
within synapse range of himself.
Okay. Cool.
So-
Yeah. We're rerolling a whole bunch of those. There we go.
All right.
And then sixes.
Sixes.
All right,
Ooh,
there's 3. That
Not
was
bad.
pretty
3 so
spicy.
far, and reroll the others.
Yep, they've got twin linked anyway, but still. There
you
we
go.
go. All right,
4.
4 at absolutely no AP.
All right, so 2 ups.
2 ups. Oh my lord!
Ooh, but feel no pain of 5 up. How much damage is each one?
It's just 1.
one.
a
Okay,
pop.
so
It's
just
just
3. So 5 ups.
5 ups.
Oh
no!
no!
3 more damage.
Man, look
He's
at
down to
them.
5. Oh, we
down
gotta get
to
this sucker.
5.
We gotta get this sucker.
All right.
Firing the Fragstorm grenade launchers. D6 each. Here we go. Oh my god, 15 shots.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15. Here we go. Needing 3s, re-rolling these. Those all failed. Wow, Space Marines. Feeling good about Space Marines.
I'm about to say, when you remember Oath of the Moment, that's
Yeah, I know, it's really good.
there you go. And then
right.
6s, right?
And then 6s again.
Okay.
6s. But I get to re-roll these
Yep.
as well, so there's 3. And then I kind of think I might want to stick Torgaradon actually in a unit of aggressors next time. Okay, there we go. 4. 4 saves. 4 regular saves, no AP whatsoever.
We're good on those.
Okay, cool. And then the tactical squad, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 shots because of the bolt pistol.
Yep.
Rerolling these 2. There we go.
6s.
6s still. Rerolling again. Nice. 1 coming in, no AP. Nice.
Command.
Oh wait,
roll.
make your
Oh,
or you can do your.
Well, no,
you wanna
we're
do
going,
command
we're going to
reroll or
command
do you wanna-
reroll
okay.
that because I still get to feel no pain afterward. if
That's
nothing
true.
else. There we go.
Okay, you're fine.
There we go.
And then we're gonna do a hazardous smite because it's funny.
Hazardous smite.
D6. 6.
There we go.
Let's see here. 3 ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I get to reroll these with
Reroll
Oath
that
of Moment.
2.
There we go.
And then 5s because of strength 6.
Strength 6, yep, need 5s. Rerolling all these. Yoink. 1, 2, 3,
And
4 coming in
that's
at
going-
AP minus 2.
Either way, it's 4 up.
Okay, 4 up.
And how much damage is it each one?
It's D3 each.
Roll damage on those, and I'll see how many feel no pains. Oh no, I don't get feel no pain against this unit. I was against the last one.
Why not? I thought just feel no pain the whole time.
I think it's just against a certain unit
I thought it was like for the phase.
until the end of the phase. Oh
Until
yeah,
the end of
okay,
phase.
yep,
Yeah,
nope,
yeah.
it is end of phase. Okay.
Okay, so D3, so I'm going to roll 2. These are 2 D3s. So that's 2, 2, 4.
4, so 4 5-ups for feel no pain. So 3 damage.
3 damage.
Down to 2.
Down to 2.
Woo!
Somebody get this sucker a Band-Aid. But now I need to do a hazardous test. He's dead!
He's a character. He's a character. He suffers 3 mortal wounds because he's a character.
Oh my god.
So he's
That
got
was
one
about to be
left.
so hype. That was about to be so hype. You shouldn't have told me. You should have let his brain just explode.
I mean, it kind of
That's
still
awesome. Like he tried to reach into the hive mind, and the hive mind screeched back as he reached out. That's awesome. Ooh, I like that.
Outrider.
I guess technically. Well, I mean, he can't.
Shoot it. Shoot
Can
it,
he see?
Shoot it.
Okay,
He can
fine.
see
All right,
him.
shoot. All right, 2 dice. 2 dice. Need 3s. Yep, there we go. Wound.
6s.
There we
Reroll
go.
that one.
Rerolling.
All
Yes!
right, I mean,
2
I've
6s,
only
AP
got-
minus 1.
So 3 up.
No,
1 damage. Or
Yes.
2 damage.
1 damage.
5 up. Feel no pain.
Yeah, 1 damage.
Nope.
Okay.
Down to 1 wound.
Down to 1 wound.
Down to 1
How
wound.
can I do 1 wound?
You know who wants this.
It's Tor Garadon. Tor
Thor
Garadon
wants
wants
this. Don't
him.
you deny him
Yeah, we're going in.
the
All right.
ability to do things in game.
All right, we're declaring a charge with Tor Garadon. Let's see here. 7. I think
got
that
it.
makes it. I think that makes it. Yeah, I think I'm sticking him with the aggressors next time because like it's just so awkward when he gets into close combat and like the eradicators are there. It's just like, ooh, hey, what's going on?
Let's see.
All right, we'll just do that. We'll just do that. We're on the last turn. I just want to let's go out with a bang, not a whimper. Hand of Defiance, 5 attacks.
All right, wait.
Yes.
So in the fight phase, just after an enemy unit has selected its targets, we're going to do Death Frenzy.
Okay.
If you kill him,
Yeah.
I roll dice on a 4+. He still gets to attack before he dies.
That's awesome. I love it. All right, 5s needed 2. Oh my lord.
Woo!
Wait, so he has, wait, that was 3 6s, and he's got lethal hits.
Which is auto wounds.
So auto wounds, and then strength of 12.
So 3+.
3+, re-rolling with Oaths of Moment. There we go.
All right.
So 3 auto, yeah, so 5 wounds.
So I'm assuming.
AP minus 2.
So 4 up invuln saves. 5 of them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
4 up invuln saves.
Oh my god.
Oh, yep, he's going to be gone, but he is going to. All right, on a 4
All right, here we go.
On a 4 up, he'll still
4
get
up.
the fight.
There we
Got
go,
it.
okay, all right.
So he'll still get the
See
fight.
if he can get some revenge on Tor
I was about
Garadon.
to say, so there's no. So, okay, yep, he's going to attack that unit, I guess.
Yeah.
Because that's the only.
It's the only one
Fight
that
we
assault.
have.
I didn't declare assault to anyone else.
Now, this is how we go out on
This
a
is how
bang.
we go out. This is how we go out. Stream, this is for you.
All right, 6 attacks, 2+. And still have the sustained ones.
Totally, make it happen.
So,
Oh, and what sustained it is.
So 8 hits,
Oh!
9 strength, so 3 up.
My toughness is on them. Gosh darn it.
Eradicator.
6.
6.
6. Toughness of 6. Same as
Yep,
Tor Garadon.
so 3 up.
Yep. Oh my great.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4.
4 of them. Let's
At AP minus what?
re-roll one of those.
Okay, sure.
'Cause why not? Nope. Okay, so 4 of them at AP minus 2.
Okay.
And it's 3 damage a pop.
I'm sorry, how many dice am I rolling?
4.
4. All right, and he's got a 4-up invul save, and he has 6 wounds apiece. Oh my god.
Going out for bang.
There we are.
Crunch.
Bam!
All right.
Well, Jolly, that was a hell of a game.
With that, I think we're good because beginning of my command phase, I will get a point,
Yeah.
but I will be down
Still be
points
down
from
a
you.
point, yeah.
And I am down to the Carnifexes, which I feel like the Carnifexes could do decent damage, but you having them
I've still got all
and
my
Tor
power
left
fists,
is
and
still
Tor's
good.
untouched. Tor
Yep,
is,
he is untouched.
Tor is ready to cock back the fist and just deliver that right hook to anything that wants to come. So
All right, so that is our kind of exhibition match into 10th edition
Yeah.
of some Tyranids versus Imperial Fists. They went really well.
I think
I
so.
think
but I'm also speaking
I'm
as
about to say, if you look at the board at the moment, it looks like I got
Yeah.
crushed. But I was also like pretty careless of stuff. We were forgetting rules.
we both forgot rules.
I was definitely probably not running what will end up being anywhere close to optimal.
Yeah.
But you might not have been either.
Yeah, but
So-
here's the other thing is that, again, the big X factor in all this is we don't know the points. We did our best guesstimation, but I would bet dollars to donuts that I either brought too much or you didn't bring enough. It just feels like you should have another unit of like chaff in there, or like a bodyguard for the
Either way, it feels
tyrants.
like it could have gone back and forth. I mean, it could have been my deployment. Like if I would have had the
Oh no, I'm not. It's not
yeah.
your generalship. I'm saying I feel like just in my bones, I feel like our guesstimation was a little bit off.
more than likely it was. But that was fun. That was good to see how it goes.
No, that was great.
The OC kicked in, not a whole lot, but right here, because we saw 4 tactical Marines secured it from a Hive Tyrant.
Yes.
Because a Hive Tyrant's only an OC3.
Yeah.
So your battle line guys are pretty good with
I've seen a lot of
OC2.
I've seen a lot of concern about the removal of unit types of heavy support, fast attack, troops, elites, stuff like that. But I think this is a really elegant solution to still make sure that you take kind of the bread and butter of each army.
Yeah,
I think it makes sense, it incentivizes that, and just the sheer amount of different knobs and levers that the game designers can turn is really great. Because if a unit's too powerful, they can just be like, okay, we're going to crank that OC down, or we're going to make them hit on 4s instead of 3s. Like they've got so many tools to balance with. I'm really excited.
Yeah, but no, I think it's good. Like most of my stuff, my Gene Stealers, OC1.
Yeah.
Hormagaunts, OC2.
OC2.
So once you take units of 20 Hormagaunts,
that's 40 OC on a point,
you're
potentially.
40 OC that can, for one command point, if you have any of them left, one command point returns 4 to 6 of them. So
think,
while they're squishy, they're going to be great at holding objectives, and they're also fast. And Termagants, Gargoyles are in the same boat. So I think, well, maybe not Gargoyles, Termagants.
I don't know about gargoyles.
I don't know about Gargoyles, but Termagants are in the same
Put a
boat.
pin in the gargoyles.
Because I don't have anybody that didn't play tonight. I don't have the rules. So the OC is pretty nice. I mean, yeah, I liked it.
My biggest takeaway, and then I want to hear what your biggest takeaway is. But my biggest takeaway is playing this. Space Marines feel more like Space Marines than they did in 9th edition. And again, I like 9th edition a lot. But this feels like a really well-disciplined force of guys who can get stuck in, but then also tactically withdraw. They nominate priority targets. Like this is the Emperor's elite. That's what it feels like. That's what I've always pictured in the background. And to be able to have that happen on the tabletop in such a seamless manner is really exciting to me. Because that, like, again, I've been playing since 3rd edition. This feels the closest to the lore. Like even when I was whiffing, it was like, I wasn't shooting at my priority target, or I wasn't, if you follow the Codex Astartes, you'll do well. Which I think is cool. I think it's fun.
No, I like it a lot. This is a fun edition real quick. This is our first game.
Yeah.
I've been watching some other stuff on this, but the first time I read through the rules was today.
Yeah.
And I read through the rules for both the Tyranids and the core rules, and I was able to jump into a game. And I feel like in the old editions, it would have been a few days of reading through the rules.
Yeah, and start and stop games, where you'd be like, oh, hold on, let me open this up. Like the fact that they've, this is kind of a bigger picture thing, but the fact that they have put out, like we did have to rifle through things, but like it is all right here. I didn't have to go get a book. I didn't have to flip through pages. It's like, that's what we were looking for.
I think that comes around to the big point. The reason I'm super excited about this when it took me a year to come back to 40k in 9th edition was I had to buy the book in 9th edition just to find out what the rules were like.
Yeah.
The fact that I got to start reading the rules right away for free online, even if I end up buying the book because maybe I want a book, which I think I'm getting Leviathan. So
you should get Leviathan.
So I'm going to have the book. I mean, I'm getting Leviathan because I want the other
Let's get a plug in here.
What are you doing for 10th edition? Because you're having a launch party of some kind, right?
Yeah, so over at East, we're going to do a launch party. The only bad thing about the Leviathan release is it falls on the same weekend as Origins. So I wanted to do like a launch party on that Saturday when it comes out, but Everyone's going to be at Origins, is what I heard. So
Okay.
we're going to do a launch party on Sunday. I'm going to be there right at the store's opening. I'm going to have my own personal copy of Leviathan that I've pre-ordered from the Guardtower. I'm just going to sit there, open it up, talk rules with people. I remember going to launch parties of previous editions and just really enjoying that camaraderie, the digestion of the rules, talking about what people's projects are going forward. It's going to be exciting. So
And so that's at Guardtower East,
that'll
correct?
be at 10 a.m. Guardtower East, the Sunday of the Leviathan weekend.
Sunday
I believe that's
Leviathan
the
weekend.
25th,
And then,
I think.
and then I believe Guardtower West, the other Guardtower location, is having another launch party Friday night, right?
Midnight sale.
Midnight sale, the Friday of, which is going to be the 23rd. They will be open through midnight to sell you a copy if you want to run right there. And you can get all hyped and talk with other people about 40K.
Be one of the first people to have Leviathan in your hot little hands, courtesy of the Guardtower.
So, this has been Table Ready. I'm
Yeah.
Jolly.
I'm Samuel.
And thank you very much for tuning in. We'll
Thank
see
you,
you later.
Jolly. Thank you for the game, and thank you for inviting me on.
Thank you for coming out. Once again, real quick before we go, I just want you to take one of those beautiful models.
Yeah.
Show it off to show Tor off. Tor. No,
wait.
Tor. It's got to be Tor.
Okay, where am I showing
Right
Tor?
here. Right
Oh, right
here.
here. Right here.
Right here.
Oh, there
Show
he is.
Tor off.
Oh, he's gonna focus.
We got him.
There
Boom.
we go.
That
Yeah.
is Tor.
Tor Garradon,
He
baby.
does stuff now.
He does stuff, and he's really good. And I'm very happy I painted him to a very high standard because it'd be embarrassing if I didn't. So,
All right. As always, this is Table Ready,
all right.
and you have a great time.